bitch. What's up, y'all? What's up, Roy Harden? You first, congratulations. Got gum in my mouth. Got to spit that out. Hold up. Yeah, I'm gonna get stale sometimes. You be in your mouth too much. Nasty. Sorry about that. You know, I'm not taking no shots at anybody, but there's a lot of Eagle fans, man, who wanna sell their soul on Deshaun Watson. Watson, to me, is so overrated. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't care about his stats. I don't care about the receivers he has. Talk to me about why he won 6 games. Talk to me about why he won 6 games. And why I bring that up is because Eagle fans focus on his highlights, and I think they watch that and they think, "Oh, he's such a elite quarterback." I'm more definitely, I don't give a fuck if I get copyright really. But next StreamYard, I'm breaking down the whole film because there is a lot of Eagle fans that are selling their soul on getting Deshaun Watson, thinking that he's a Super Bowl champion, that he's just had a bad team. No, it's not the case. The man is, to me, the big problem in Houston. When I watch him, it's good offensive line. Receivers are wide open. The man is overthrowing receivers. I'm tired of the people telling me Watson's top 5. I'm watching film of him overthrowing receivers today. I'm not trading 3 first-round picks for him. I'd rather go out and get Russell Wilson. And here's the thing. I don't think these rumors are real. Because now there's rumors that the Eagles are not trading for Russell Wilson. Because Russell Wilson came out and said he don't want to play in Philly. And I've told you from the beginning, no one is playing for Howie Roseman. Because they know what he is. Okay, he's a snake. I've been saying it for a while. I don't care what any Howie fan says, man. Howie Roseman is a horrible GM. I don't care about excuses. I don't care what he did. He won 4 Super Bowls. Woohoo. No, I'm sorry. He won 1 Super Bowl in 4 years. Talk to me when we're competing. But I'm not trading for Watson. Watson is not good. I don't think he's a good quarterback, but he's not elite. All right, you're acting like this man is God. Like he's so worth 3 first-round picks. You are freaking stupid. Okay. If we were desperate, he would be the last quarterback I'd take. Okay. And why do I say that? I'm going to break down the film if I could. This would have been a good time if I had StreamYard, but fortunately I'm suspended it. Not suspended, but I have to wait for a while because I'm not upgrading it. That's why, I'm going to break down the film my next video. I'm going to definitely break down. I'm going to let him say it too because I don't want to talk. I want him to say what he's saying, but it's called Boomer Bust. You can check it out, Boomer Bust. And when I'm watching the analysts, I see a lot of bias with Deshaun Watson. Same with Lamar Jackson. They show the good plays. Now show me the bad plays. You won't do that. Why is that? Because you don't want to put your Watson fans on a high note. You don't want to be real with them. See, I don't care about offending a lot of Eagle fans. Okay? I don't care. Watson will never win us a championship in Philadelphia. If we trade for him, he's going to choke in the big games. There are certain quarterbacks who just have that mindset. Watson is a guy who needs everything. He'd be perfect in Tampa Bay because they're ready to win. But he will not win in Philadelphia. And if we do trade for him and he don't win, Howie Roseman should be fired. Because that would be the stupidest thing. See, a lot of people don't like being patient with Jalen Hurts. And I have my criticism with him. Do I think he's the best quarterback? No. Do I think he needs time to grow? I think that we need to see what he is. I don't know what Jalen Hurts. But I'm not going to find out if we're going to trade for quarterback. Howie Roseman wants to be the smart one. It's so funny you drafted this man in the 2nd round because you wanted to be the smart one and you got your pants hanging down by your waist because you got caught dangling a carrot to be you wanted to be the smart one, right? You think you know anything, okay? And we know you're accountant, okay? That's why we need football guys in here. Because we would have never been in this position if Howie Roseman wasn't here. He's not a good drafter. And I know he drafted a quarterback that has limitations. I know that. Why do you think I was so angry that day? Okay? Hurts, I think he'd get better. But I know he's a project quarterback. Why do you think I was pissed that we didn't take Jeremy Chin? Because I knew this GM didn't know what he was doing. He thought he was getting an elite quarterback. And turns out April Fools, dumbass. You got a practice squad quarterback. I'm not practice squad quarterback. You got a development quarterback. That takes time. No one had Jalen Hurts going to the second. Howie Roseman drafted him. Hurts didn't draft himself to Philadelphia, because if Hurts had his way, he wouldn't have been in Philadelphia. He would have been somewhere starting for another team that needed a quarterback. Okay? You pay the quarterback $60 million, and you do something stupid that you knew was risky. And now you want to give up on him? Nah, man. You were crying, like I said in my video, you were trying to think you were the smart one. So stick with him. Because if he don't work out, then we can go back to, why did you draft him? If Hurts don't work out, we're either going to be bad, or we're going to probably trade one. If Watson's available next year in trade deadline, the Eagles would definitely get him. Why do I think that? Because Howard Roseman will give up so much to get him. But this year, it's not a good time, man. And I got a different opinion. I'm not trading my 3 first-round picks this year. I'm going all in the first round. When I look at this team, I don't think we're one quarterback. Shout to Philly 400, but I disagree with him. Watson ain't changing nothing here. He couldn't even change Houston. If Houston is so bad, right, then how come David Mills could win with Houston a little bit? He didn't win that much, but he won with them, right? You put Russell Wilson, I keep on saying Watson is a good quarterback, but he's not a top 5. Okay, when I talk about top 5, I'm talking about Russell Wilson. I talk about Aaron Rodgers. I'm talking about Patrick Mahomes. Okay, those are the quarterbacks that prove me. Fuck Tom Brady. I'm not putting that cheating ass quarterback. Oh, you hate. Fuck you. I don't give him. By the way, that Eagle fan who put Tom Brady on the billboard should be hanged for treason. Okay, because how dare you disrespect the city of Philadelphia by putting that fraud-ass quarterback, that bitch-made goofball fucking ref-kissing-ass quarterback on that billboard. You should be hanged by the fucking neck area if I had my way. Disrespecting the Eagles a fucking team like that by putting a fucking bitch-made quarterback who fucking cheated us out in 2004. I feel bad for the people that didn't witness that shit, because that fraud-ass, bitch-made quarterback decided to cheat, man. Fuck Tom Brady. He ain't no GOAT. He's a fucking lying-ass, cheating-ass, ref-kissing-ass quarterback who got caught cheating hands down. I don't want to hear, it's never been proven. It's been proven. You know what I'm saying? It's been proven. It's just people don't care because, they want to suck his, dick like he's a god. He's a fucking cheating-ass quarterback. Fuck Tom Brady. Thank you for getting the fuck out the league, you bitch-made quarterback. Fuck you. Fuck your legacy. Fuck the Brady fans. Fuck that piece of shit. I was so happy when he retired. Fuck Tom Brady. Fuck that cheater. I hope he gets banned from the NFL. He should be banned from not making. He should have been thrown out the league. If another quarterback did half the shit Tom Brady did, Tom Brady's the definition of white privilege. Always get his way, okay? But he complains and bitch when he don't get his way. Man, if you don't sit down. Imagine you're a Patriot fan not knowing that your quarterback, the one that you really made, Bill Belichick, I hate him with a passion. I don't think he's the greatest coach because he cheated. But he made Tom Brady. And Tom Brady is a fucking just an ignorant ass, arrogant fuck who thinks he's entitled to everything, who had to cheat his way in. And you tell me I should respect this dude? Man, I respect Pete Rose because they banned him. Oh, no, you said respect cheaters, so I'm respecting Pete Rose. Oh, it don't work like that? Okay. And then people tell me Jerry Rice did this, Jerry Rice that. Well, newsflash for you. I don't think Jerry Rice is, to me, I like Jerry Rice, but I don't think he's the greatest receiver. I think Randy Moss was. But, a lot of people think of Jerry Rice is. But let me ask you a question. Did Joe Montana have to cheat his way? Because let me know when Joe Montana cheated. Tom Brady's a bitch. He's a faggot-ass quarterback who got away with shit. And I'm so sick and tired of Eagle fans stuff. And then you got Eagle fans who actually like this dude. If you're an Eagle fan, man, and you respect Tom Brady, take your colors off, dude. I don't respect you. We have nothing in common. Don't comment me. Don't collab with me. I don't like you. I don't respect you because you don't know the history that we've been through. The man cheated on us. Flat out took one of our rings. We should have had 2 rings. But that bitch-made quarterback decided to cheat. And that fucking Patriot system that everybody so loved. Literally, the Patriots team literally had scouts go into our practices and record our plays. Jim Johnson quote said that they know what we're doing. Oh, he didn't cheat? All right. Whatever, man. Y'all Brady fans love sucking this man's dick because he's a fucking bitch. Fuck that dude. But anyway, Aaron Rodgers is better. Aaron Rodgers is better, bro. Aaron Rodgers didn't have half of the talents Brady did. I don't want to hear that shit. Brady's a fucking bitch. Fuck that dude. Get the hell out of the league. Ref kissing ass. And fuck the Brady fans. Oh, you had no greatness. That's not greatness. He's a fucking cheater. So cheating is good now? So are you sitting there saying Pete Rose should be in the Hall of Fame of baseball? I don't care if it's two different sports. If you respect a cheater, a thief, then you must be one too. Because I don't respect the cheater. When you have to cheat your Super Bowls to get recognition of winning, you don't deserve to be. You should be banned from the NFL. Tom Brady should be banned from making the NFL Hall of Fame for the shit he's did. He's a bitch. Fuck that dude. He's not the GOAT. And I'll say to anyone, fuck Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? And fuck that dude who put the billboard on him telling him, thank you, GOAT. Thank you for all the years. Man, fuck you, bitch. I know you're not an Eagle fan. The fuck you thanking him for? For cheating us out of the Super Bowl in 39? Or fucking crying, bitching for the refs? Which one was it? Fucking thanking him for what? Thank you for giving us our shit back that you stole, you punk ass motherfucker. Fuck out of here thanking him. Thank him for what? Cheating ass, fraud ass quarterback. Y'all Eagle fans, man. Some of y'all I think are bandwagon fucks. Y'all don't know. Y'all too young to remember Tom Brady, but I remember him quite well. Dude's a bitch. He's a cheating, lying ass, fraud ass quarterback. I don't give a fuck what nobody thinks. Fuck Brady. Fuck you too. I come real with this shit. I'm not one of those kiss ass Tom Brady fans, man. I hate Tom Brady. And I fucking love that he's out of the league. Good. He should have been out of the league 4 years ago for what he did. The fact that he covered it. But that, hey, let's get into the real topic, man. The Eagles need these 3 first-round picks. I just had to say because there was a report by John Clark that Brady was on the billboard and some delusional fucking Eagle fan thought it was a wonderful, or one of these fans, wonderful idea to put Brady on the billboard, thanking him, calling him a GOAT in Philly. That's the worst thing you can do. That's a death sentence to put. Do you know how many Eagle fans fucking hate Tom Brady? We fucking despise. Real Eagle fans hate that motherfucker with a fucking passion because of the shit he's done. Okay? So that fan can go fuck himself. Fuck you. You got your 1 hour of clout, man. Congratulations, you jackass piece of shit. I hope they find you, and I hope downtown they fucking beat your ass. Fuck you, Brady fan, and fuck all the Brady fans. Fuck the city of Boston, too. I don't care. You represent a cheater? Fuck you. I don't represent a cheater. That's like representing a criminal. Why would I do that? I represent people who win fairly. But anyway, if Brady Hall of Fame, then those should restate pat. Exactly. I agree with that 100%. It's just standards. He's white privilege, and everybody want to admit. Tom Brady's definition of white privilege. Definition. He gets away with shit, and he gets away with things. He gets so much away with everything. If Antonio Brown did that. Oh, no, wait. We criticize Antonio Brown. And I know Antonio Brown's bad, but Tom Brady is way worse, in my opinion. Do you really think people play with him because he's a good player, or is it the fact that they just want to win a Super Bowl? Because honestly, I don't know how people like Tom Brady. He's an arrogant-ass person who thinks he's entitled, man. That dude is an ignorant-ass piece of shit, man. Fuck that dude. I hope he gets ran over by a damn car. I can't stand Brady. And I'm glad that we fucking beat his ass for the Super Bowl. And thank you for letting us strip sack your punk ass and got us shit back that we fucking was robbed and hoodwinked. Oh, you lost fans. No, we fucking didn't. Because no one knew who were defense. In that 04, if you were watching that team, no one knew how to stop our defense. You're telling me the Patriots knew in one game how to stop us? I don't think so. I think he cheated. Just like the rest of these fucking faggot-ass Patriot fans and these Brady lovers that say, well, you didn't cheat, you just hate on greatness. No, fuck him. He's not great. He's a fucking lying-ass, cheating-ass sloth fucking quarterback, system quarterback who got away with shit that he shouldn't have. Because any other NFL quarterback that did that shit would have been thrown out the damn league, and you know it. Come on, man. I don't give a fuck about Brady. I'm not going to talk about it now. But I had to mention it. That's the only time I mentioned Tom Brady because somebody put the billboard out. You can see it on my Instagram, you know. But you can also find it on John Clark. I mean, the ignorant ass person, man, whoever did that shit. You know what I'm saying? But the 3 first round picks, man, listen, man. I've been watching a lot of prospects. Smoke Monday is an absolute stud, bro. And I ain't gonna lie to you. If he's there in the late first, I'm drafting him. I'm not a fan of Kyle Hamilton. I'm really not. When you watch his tape, some things jump off the chart, like he has big size, but other things, if you watch his tape, I don't think he would fit this defense. And I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me, and that's fine. You know, people disagree with me all the time. I don't think he's elite safety. I think he needs to go somewhere like Houston would be perfect destination. But Philadelphia needs that one safety, you know, because we need that hard-hitting safety. We don't have that since Brian Dawkins. And this guy's 6'1". Smoke Monday is, to me, the best safety in this draft. I see these safety. I think 2 of them are the best draft. Actually, 3. I think the guy out of what is his name? What is it? TAM, whatever it is. The what's the fucking shit name? The A and T or AM, some college. Fuck it, I've been scouting so much, bro. I forgot, but his name is Oh my fucking god, how did I forget this shit? Don't make me look that shit up. But I'll figure it out. The dude's out of Texas A&M. Texas A&M, yeah. Fuck, I forgot that. But he's a legit safety. I'm not a fan of Kyle Hamilton. I know a lot of people are high up on him, but I just don't think I don't see the wow out of him. I don't. I mean, you can watch the highlights. I can put up highlights of fucking Jamal Adams. Stinks. You know what I'm saying? You got to watch the film. And that's the point with a lot of people. They watch highlights. I watch the film. I watch the players. I watch what they're good at, and I watch what they're bad at. Kyle Hamilton, one thing about him is he's good at, you know, something like, you know, reading the defense. But if you go against someone like a receiver, you know, and he'll jump a gun. But, you know, I think he'll be good in Houston. Also, I don't think the Eagles are going to get him. I don't think the Eagles are going to get that type of safety. Why do I say that? Because they love players like a Smoke Monday who's physical. You ever notice the Eagles don't draft high safeties? You know what I'm saying? And I can see them getting the guy. Just like the Packers did with Savage. Darnell Savage. No one had him going the first. Safeties jump up, man. They do. And I think Kyle Hampton's going to go early. I just don't think he would fit our defense. Jonathan Gannon needs a safety that can crack someone. Okay? If we're going to bring him back, I think Kyle Hamilton wouldn't work out in Philly. I just don't know. Maybe that's just my opinion. You know, maybe I have a different mindset. A lot of people would think it is what it is. I don't care. I think Smoke Monday and hold up, man. Let me look him up real quick. I just had him. Hold up. Yeah, sorry. It's Leon O'Neal. God damn. And Lewis Cine. I like those two. I do. And I also like that kid out of I like the other kid too. And I've been looking at corners too. I like the Thompson out of Texas, the other Texas team. You know what I'm saying? I've been looking at them. I think it's called the Longhorns. I like that dude at the corner. There's so much talent in this draft and defense. So you don't got to reach for safety. You can get one in the early second. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm the Eagles, man, I'm going defense, linebacker, corner. Get that out of the way, right? And in the second round, I go safety, linebacker again, because I would double back up. And why do I say that? Do I think it will happen? No, I don't. But that's what if I was drafting. Why would I double up in linebacker? Well, because Allen Singleton's a free agent. He's gone. There's no way we bring him back. Not unless he's won a cheap deal, like a 1-year deal. And I just think that the Eagles are going to move on from a lot of players. I can also see them go, linebacker, cornerback, defensive end, or something like that. Or we could trade 2 for defensive end, jump in a second, get a safety and corner, And if one of running backs slide, I can see us getting the running back because you don't know Miles Sanders' future down the road. He can't stay healthy. That's number one. Gainwell, I think, is a number two. I don't think he's a number one. I gotta see what he is, but I think he's the exact same thing as Miles Sanders. I think he's gonna be better a little bit. He has more of a better vision, but we need that bruiser running back, and I would get that guy out of Alabama. Um, I think he's a legit monster, and we just need that. We need that bruiser, man. You know, when you look at running backs that we had in the Eagles history, whether it was LeGarrette Blount, you know what I'm saying? You had Brian Westbrook was a physical runner. Don't tell me he wasn't. He was a physical runner. You know what I'm saying? You had who else? Shit. You had Bryce Brown. You remember him? He was physical. Ryan Matthews was physical. He's just fumbled. You know what I'm saying? You know, you look at this year, we had Jordan Howard. We need that physical running back. And I've been looking at that dude out of one of the school running backs. I've been looking at some running backs for this year and upcoming next year too. I've been scouting a lot of running backs. You can ask everybody. I've been scouting a lot. Yo, what if Brady came out of retirement and played for Philly? I would fucking riot. I'd fucking riot. And I would hope to God he would get hurt. Oh yeah, I fucking hate Brady. Because I knew this dude is a cheating ass quarterback. And the fact my organization would betray us like as Eagle fans, the fact that this guy robbed us, I don't think it would come to Philadelphia. I don't. The Philly fans would fucking hurt his feelings. A lot of Eagle fans fucking despise Brady. I mean, there's some bitch made Eagle fans who fucking call him the GOAT. He's not the GOAT. And I guarantee that guy who made the billboard, if he gets tracked down in Philadelphia, he'll get his ass beat. Because we don't play that shit in Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? That's just disrespectful. That's ignorant. That's unnecessary. I promise you, if we catch the guy who if the Eagle fans catch who did it, he would have got his ass stomped out. Why do I think that? Because we're known to not put up with that disrespect. And you put a fucking Tom Brady billboard on that, knowing damn well we fucking hate that dude. The fact that this man cheated on us in 04, okay? I got the fucking hat. What about all the Eagle fans who didn't see that Super Bowl because they either were dead from something happening or, you know what I'm saying, they couldn't witness it. The people that, everybody died, after the Super Bowl. You don't know who witnessed what. You don't know how many people suffered because of that bitch-made fraud-ass quarterback that you want to call him a GOAT. And you would have put a billboard in Philadelphia of a guy who we fucking despise, who cheated at us, cheated on us, took advantage of our opportunity to take shit that he didn't earn, okay? And you want to disrespect us like that? If the Eagle fans catch who did, they will hurt his ass. That's a fact. You thought the Viking fans getting the beer bottles thrown at them was worse. When till they catch who did it? Because the surveillance cameras doing it. So they'll know who did it. You know what I'm saying? And I hope someone sprays paint that shit. Graffiti that shit all around the fucking billboard. I hope someone runs into it. I hope a fucking car just runs into that billboard, knocks that shit over. Because fuck Brady. How can you respect the guy who and Eagle fans say, well, he's the GOAT. Well, you weren't an Eagle fan that long because this guy literally took something that he didn't deserve. That's like me going to your house, right? And I take something that I didn't deserve, I didn't earn. Are you going to call me a good person? No, you wouldn't. Because you stole from me. So why would I call him a GOAT when he cheated on our team? He flat out cheated. And it's not just once. Just because the NFL allowed it at the time, and you wonder why the owner's not there. Why do you think the commissioner was gone? Because he got fired for doing that shit. He had to resign because the shit, he was corrupt as hell. And Roger Goodell allowed it. The only reason why Tom Brady was suspended was because they were forced to. Not because they knew he was wrong. Because he's been doing it. But just a lot of people say, I don't see nothing. Nope, he's not a cheater. Well, open your fucking eyes. Maybe you'll see it. Open them wide. Open them like a fucking, open them up like fucking ass cheeks, when you sit on the toilet, man. You'll see Tom Brady's a fucking cheater. And if you can't see it, well, then you must be blind as hell. Because he literally there's proof, literally documents of cheating. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad for the players that were robbed. I mean, imagine you're a quarterback and this bitch-made quarterback who was a fourth round. The reason why Tom Brady dropped because no one knew who, because he wasn't good. Bill Belichick made him that. But he had everything around him. He had elite defense. And you want to fucking cheat on us? And I'm supposed to respect you? Get the fuck out of here. And fuck that dude who made the billboard. I hope they beat his ass down in Philadelphia. Yes, I wish violence on that dude. Fuck that dude. Fucking treason on our fucking team like that, man. Take that Eagle. If you an Eagle fan, you do respect Brady, man. And you and I are not the same, bro. And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like these Eagle fans, man. A lot of Eagle fans are, to me, stupid. Don't know what the hell they talking about. Sometimes just ignorant as hell. Don't know what they're talking about. More just too young to remember shit. You know what I'm saying? They could call me ignorant all they want. But, you know, when you know me, you know me. The fact that I never back down what I say. And I fucking despise Tom Brady. And I'm glad. And I hope you don't come out of retirement. Why are you trying to root something that everybody wants to enjoy? We don't want to see you again. You know what I'm saying? Take your fat ass, fraud ass, take your skinny ass, 50-year-old ass the fuck out of here. 22 years of this man cheating, bro. 22 years of this man hoodwinking motherfuckers, robbing people of their dreams and hopes, ruining NFL careers because his bitch won a fucking instant win without working hard for it. And I'm supposed to call him the GOAT? The fuck out of here. He ain't no GOAT. Montana's still the GOAT. This man didn't cheat his fucking Super Bowls. And the dude is a definition of a white privileged fucking quarterback. He's a definition of it. Because any other quarterback did that shit, he would have been thrown out the league and he would have been either disciplined. But Brady? No. Hell, the refs cheat for him too. I hope they fucking investigate that shit all the way until they find so much dirt on Tom Brady. Fuck that dude. I hope he gets hit by a car. I fucking despise that dude. I don't give a fuck about his. Fuck his kids and fuck his family too. Can't respect the dude who cheat his way and win championships. That's like respecting the thief from stealing from me. No. He's a thief. He stole from something that he didn't deserve. He's a thief. You don't respect criminals. He's a criminal not a real criminal, but he's a criminal in the National Football League because he broke the rules when everyone else had to follow the rules. Then he covered up with breaking evidence. And I'm supposed to respect this dude? The fuck out of here. Fuck Brady. I don't give a fuck how many Super Bowls he won. What, he didn't cheat 2 out of them? I would not be surprised if the Buccaneers cheated that Super Bowl in Kansas City. Would not be surprised. Would not be surprised if the Patriots cheated against the Falcons. Because nothing surprised me with that franchise. 2 franchises that are just bitch made. And if you sign Tom Brady, man, to me, I don't respect you. Because you can't respect the guy who fucking cheated his ass in winning Super Bowls. You can give me all this shit. Oh, he never cheated. Bullshit, bull hunky. You're blind as a damn bat. You need to get the hell out of it. Go dick ride Brady that way and get the hell off my channel because I don't want to hear that shit. I'm not a Brady apologist and I will not kiss his ass. Fuck that lame ass, cheating ass, fraud ass quarterback. Fuck Tom Brady and fuck you dick riding Brady fans too. Fuck out of my face with that he's the GOAT. He's a fucking cheating ass, fraud ass, lying ass quarterback who got shit fucking his way without working for it. The man cheated and hoodwinked motherfuckers who didn't deserve it. And the fact that he get to keep those rings when he should be the one returning them, it's crazy. Fuck the suspension. I don't care if he got suspended. What does that do? He had suspended 4 games. He should be given the Super Bowl rings that he cheated on, like the Rams in 2001 or 2. The Panthers he cheated on. 2003 with Jake Delhomme and Steve Smith. Yeah. Oh, I can go on. I'm not one of these fans that just don't know what the hell he talk about. I know who he is. Should we go back to recording videos? That people say, well, that's not against the law. That was against. First of all, they weren't recording people. They were recording plays. You cannot do that in the National Football League. That was not elite. That wasn't legal. That was illegal. You cannot do that. So he cheated. He wasn't. It's not like they weren't studying teams. They were literally taking plays and were literally stalking their opponents, and they were literally finding loopholes how to find a way to beat them without playing fair. And if they did allow them, they shouldn't have never allowed them. And that's why the commissioner is no longer there, and why I think Roger Goodell was hired. Because that commissioner got fired for the shit he did. He was corrupt as hell. And fuck him too. Hope he dies on his deathbed. And fuck the YouTube guy. Absolutely, fuck the YouTube guidelines. You hear me, Karen? Fuck you too. I'm trying to delete my fucking YouTube channel, man. She got me copyright off the fact that I had no video. Even though I give them rights. Fuck YouTube, man. I don't give a fuck. I don't respect that Tom Brady dick rider bitch. Fuck that faggot. Wow, you hate him. You hate him. Hate him. Hell yeah, I fucking hate him. He's a bitch and a cheater. Why the fuck would I not hate him? You acting like this guy did nothing wrong. This man fucking cheated motherfuckers out of Super Bowls, bruh. If any other quarterback did that other than Brady, he then would have been thrown out the league. But this bitch get to keep playing until his what, 54? That's not the definition of white privilege, and I don't know what is. Hell yeah, fucking hate Brady. I don't give a fuck. Fuck his kids and fuck his wife, fuck his grandmother, fuck his father, fuck everybody that name is Tom Brady in the definition of his family. I hope they all die. I don't wish death on anybody, but that family, fuck them. I hope they get stinked. How can you respect the guy who cheated? And fuck that dude who made the billboard. Because I hope he gets his ass stomped down in Philadelphia. I hope they find who did it. And I hope they drag that motherfucker by his fucking shirt and stomp the dog shit out of him. Disrespect the Philadelphia team like that by putting a bitch boy who fucking robbed us, man. Yeah, we won at 17. It should have never came like that, man. You don't have to play fair. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to play fair. And I'm supposed to respect you? Fuck out of here, man. And cheating is not winning, man. So you respect cheaters? How can you respect the cheater? Then you respect the thief that steals from you. If I steal from you and you respect Tom Brady, well, I'm just taking from you. Why? You respect Tom Brady who cheated motherfuckers and took something that didn't belong to him. He didn't earn it. He fucking cheated. And he fucking robbed people. And don't tell me Brady wasn't a part of it, because Brady was. Brady had the final say of what to do. He could have told Bill Belichick, no, don't do that. I want to play fair. But did he? No. He's the one who destroyed evidence on the phone. So I don't want to hear that Tom Brady had no part of it. That's another stupid thing the Brady dick riders say. He had no part of it. Oh, so he acting like nothing happened. Stop it, man. He knows what's going on. Dude's a much of a big bitch made faggot, man. I can't stand a fucking bitch. How can you respect Tom Brady when he fucking robbed us, man? You fucking call him a goat, man. Come on, bro. Nah, man. He fucking robbed us, man. And I hope the guy who made the billboard gets his ass stomped in Philadelphia. Because how do you disrespect us like that? That's like me going down to Kansas City, right? Not Kansas City. Going down to Philadelphia, putting a Michael Irvin on a fucking, or putting something that someone hates, probably the Dallas Cowboys logo on Eagles, saying, thank you, Dallas, one of the greatest franchises. What? How the fuck you going to do that shit? Tom Brady is hated in Philadelphia, man. And that fucking bitch knew it. Only certain Eagle fans would like him. But they're not Eagle fans, man. They're just one of bandwagon faggots. But real Eagle fans hate fucking Tom Brady. And we would not like him coming to Philadelphia. I don't care. Because then you represent a guy who robbed you. Then you're more of a fucking fraud-ass organization I give you credit for. Fuck that dude. That dude has cheated motherfuckers for 28 years, bro. And no, I will never get over it. Because the motherfucker took something that didn't belong to him. He should be the one giving it the back. You tell me a quarterback is a GOAT after cheating 28 years, man? Get the hell out of here, man. We're not surprised we cheated versus the Falcons, too. I'm not calling that man a fucking goat. He's a bitch. Fuck you. And fuck Brady. Take your Brady poster, go kiss his fucking face on the poster. Get the hell off my channel if you don't like it. And call him the damn goat. Y'all lost your damn mind, man. Just because we won a Super Bowl don't matter still. And I was laughing as fucking hell when he fell on the ground crying like a little bitch. Man, fuck you. Gonna take something from us. Well, it might have been so. And then one guy told me on Instagram, well, it must be so important we played the GOAT. No, we didn't play the GOAT. We took something that we wanted back. That game was more important because we fucking were robbed and we wanted payback. Well, we got payback, all right. But I'm not satisfied. I wasn't satisfied with it because we should have never got robbed in the first place. Because fans who were older that couldn't see that Super Bowl, they know that they don't know that their team won. All because this fucking faggot didn't play fair and had a coach, and Bill Belichick can go fuck himself. He should be out the NFL. The man's more corrupt than anything else, man. He's not the greatest head coach. Any coach who cheats the way in New England Super Bowl should be banned from ever coaching again. I don't care what his damn legacy is. He's a cheater. I don't respect cheaters. I don't respect all teams. And stop saying all teams cheat, because no, not all teams cheat. Not like the damn Patriots did. And all teams, and just because someone jumps off the fucking cliff, don't mean you got to do it either. Well, everybody jumped off the cliff, so I should jump off the cliff, right? No. How about you play fair? Fuck Brady. Damn ass goat. Get the hell out of my face with that shit. Yeah, I'm a real ass Eagle fan. Yeah, there's nothing fraud with me. Ask the other people why they keep sucking Brady's dick and ask them if they're a real ass Eagle fan. I'm not one of them. Brady's a bitch. I'm glad that dude's out of here. Good. Finally, we can have some competition in football without this bitch made fucking trying to cheat his way and these refs helping them, man. And these refs should be suspended too, man. But anyway, I just had to get on that tangent because the billboard pissed me off, man. But look, man, listen. Free agency is going to be important, man. And you know what? We got enough cap space, man. I want a player in free agency. You know what I'm saying? I really do love Davante Adams. Do I think we'll get him? No, I don't. But, you know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. You never know. Because a lot of people thought we wouldn't get Alshon Jeffrey. You know what I'm saying? He reportedly wanted a 4-year deal. The Vikings offered him a 4-year deal. He took a 1-year deal to come to Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? No one had us, getting Alshon Jeffrey. You know what I'm saying? He was supposed to be very expensive that year. You remember all that? So, you never know. Some players just want out and want to play for someone who different. Maybe Davante Adams would love to play for a guy like Jalen Hurts. You add him with the fact that you have Davante Adams. I think it's more the fact that a lot of teams are going to want to play with Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith brings so much people in. You don't understand how much of an impact that dude is. They look at Devontae Smith and they say, I want to team up with him. Because he's a baller. You know what I'm saying? Just like teams are going to want to team up with Jamar Chase. Yeah, Burrow is good, but they really want to team up with Jamar Chase and all those guys. I could see someone like Davante Adams, wanting to trade and want to go somewhere like Philly. Not because of Hurts. Because he wants to play with Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith is like that intriguing girl that you want to be with. You know what I'm saying? And there's something about it that you just want to be part of. Devontae Smith is that dude. He brings so much traction to other teams like Allen Robinson. Because he's a baller. And that's what I mean with good players bring good players in. It's not about Jalen Hurts. I think teams are going to go to Philly because they want to play with Devontae Smith. You got Darius Slay over there, a Pro Bowl cornerback. They got one of the best offensive line in football, right? You know what I'm saying? They got a young head coach who, you know what I'm saying? You got studs everywhere. Brandon Graham's a legend over in Philadelphia. Teams want to play with that. So there's going to be a lot of teams that are going to want to play Philly. I would not be surprised if Davante Adams forces his way to come to Philadelphia. Now, I'm not saying he's coming, but I'm just saying, if you're Davante Adams, right? You got Denver. You got Philadelphia. You got who else? Who needs receiver? Miami. Would you want to play with Miami? Yeah, they got Waddle, but is he Devon? Are they? Who is more of a winning situation? You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, I think Devontae Smith just makes us better overall. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said elite receivers make your team better. You know what I'm saying? People say, well, why would people want to play with Jalen Hurts? Well, number one, because Jalen Hurts is young. Number two, it's because of the Alabama receivers and quarterback. They want to be part of that connection. That's why probably Calvin really wants to come to Philadelphia because of Devontae Smith. You know what I'm saying? Even though I don't recall Calvin really playing with Jalen Hurts, but a lot of people say he did. I correct him wrong. I don't think he did. You know what I'm saying? But the Eagles are going to have a lot of people who are going to want to come here. It's because of Devontae Smith and how good he is. I mean, if you're Al Robinson, wouldn't you want to play with a guy opposite of Devontae Smith? I think there's going to be a lot of teams that are going to want to come here. I do. Because Devontae Smith is an impact changer. Okay? You can say what you want about Jalen Hurts, man. Listen, the more weapons you give him, the better he is. And listen, if he struggles with all these weapons, then you know damn well he's not the guy. And once again, we could say the guy doesn't know football because he drafted a bum quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So people get impatient with Jalen Hurts, man. I don't know what y'all expected. I mean, the man was not projected to go in the second round. You do realize it, right? Harry Roseman, and once again, who you credit, and I keep on saying doesn't know football, should be a fucking accountant. He needs to stay as a business guy, does the contracts, and that's it. Because we need a safety on the board, and you chose a quarterback that's a project quarterback. And you expect him to be what, Mahomes? Did you honestly think it was Russell Wilson? And I don't know why you're so worried about Russell Wilson. You weren't even the GM that year. Fucking Andy Reid was. Because that was the year they got Nick Foles. You had no parts of it. So that nerd talk about he wanted Russell Wilson. I'm sure you do. You probably would have gave up the whole farm for him, right? And you probably would have ruined him in 2 years too. Because Howard Roseman isn't one thing about him is he's not a quarterback factory. Because factories run smoothly. They actually run. And they run in directions to, like, when you watch a factory, it's smooth. It's like a process, you know what I'm saying? And eventually the product becomes built. This ain't a factory. It's a shit show. Okay? It's the quarterback shit show. Okay? It's Howie Roseman, once again, falling on his face flat because he realized he fucked up. And he got his pants hanging down, caught, literally having his pants hanging down, waving a carrot. Okay? Like a carrot, like the bunny rabbit, where you put the carrot, you put the bait out, and you got your pants caught. They pulled your pants down. And you got caught 4K with a camera with your pants hanging down. And now you're trying to, justify it, man. Come on, bro. You caught him, Russell Wilson. You were giggling. You were the one smiling in the room. No one else was smiling. I wasn't smiling. Eagle fans weren't smiling. We were pissed off. Because we were like, what the hell are you doing? Now, there were some Eagle fans who were happy. But it's like, you drafted this man in the second round. The best you do is give him 2 years. And hopefully you're out the door. And hopefully I don't have to see your ugly face again. And that's my thoughts. Bengals need O-line, man. They do. And Joe Burrow will not last if they have that offensive line. Because if you didn't notice, I thought Joe Burrow had snapped his ACL again. He's so lucky that he didn't tear his ACL again. You just saw Odell Beckham go out. I honestly thought, there goes his ACL again. They better watch him. They better get him off its line because he will not last in Cincinnati. As much of a good quarterback he is, that offensive line is just going to kill him. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be another freaking Carson Palmer situation with injuries, man. You know what I'm saying? Cam Robinson, the Jags offensive tackle, is a good fit. I don't know why you talk about the Jags. I'm not a fucking Jacksonville Jaguar fan. And nothing personal Jaguar fans. I'm just not a Jaguars fan, man. I don't care what the Jags are. I'm focused on this team. This team is all I care about. I don't care about the Cowboys. I don't care about the Giants. I don't care about Washington. I don't care about I don't care anything else but my team. I don't care about the Jags. I really don't. It's no disrespect. I just don't care. I don't care if they fucking trade all the picks. and they get fucking wild. I don't care. I care about my team. My team is the Eagles, man. And what we need to do is we need to find a way to get better. How do you become, once again, what we were? And that is competing for championships. Because that's the goal every year. You want to win a Super Bowl. You want to win a Super Bowl every year. You know what I'm saying? How do you get there? Well, number one, you got to rely on Hal Roseman. Can he hit these picks? You know, there's rumors that Jimmy G is coming. I made a video. I don't want Jimmy G. Jimmy G is a bum. He's a flat-out disgraceful bum who can't win. He's another guy who has no arm. See, you're getting another quarterback that has no fucking arm power to a quarterback that you say can't throw. The guy stinks. He can't throw, and he's a freaking statue. Another statue, Sam Bradford backup at the most. He's another Kevin Kolb, okay? Like, you're interested in a fucking bum-ass system quarterback who can't even win legit playoff games, man. This guy choked in the Super Bowl. If you just want a quarterback who chokes, then hire Matt Ryan. You know what I'm saying? I think Matt Ryan's a better quarterback than Jimmy Garoppolo. And I honestly think he could go further. That 49ers team was destroyed by Jimmy G, man. Jimmy G's a bum. He's overpaid. He's not elite. He's a garbage bum quarterback who's a backup to the bitch boy cheating fraud quarterback Tom Brady, okay? And you saw how Tom Brady was so privileged he got his ass out of here quickly, right? And plus, because not only that, he sucks. Why the fuck would I want Jimmy G? What does Jimmy G do? If I'm trading for a quarterback, it's Russell Wilson. I'm not trading 3 first-round picks for Watson. I'm not trading for Jimmy G. I just think I honestly think these are all smoke rooms. I honestly don't think the Eagles are really interested in quarterback. Because I'm seeing a lot of reports from Adam Breer. This is the same guy who quotas us getting Jalen Ramsey. This is the guy who hyped this up. And I fell for it. And I will not fall for it again. I will not fall for it again. Until it happens, I'm not making another video for it. Because it's pointless. The Jimmy G was just out of nowhere, man. I had to make that video. You know what I'm saying? The Jimmy G, what's up, Ben Adams? The Jimmy G is just something the Eagles would do, okay? Because I don't think you're giving up a lot for Jimmy G. I don't. I think you could get a 3rd-round pick and now get it done. You know what I'm saying? But I keep on saying, Russell Wilson is going to take you at least 2 first-round picks. For a 38-year-old, let's be real, has 2 more years. Are we a winning quarterback? So I watched Philip Funge's video, and, you know, sometimes he's sarcastic, sometimes he isn't. But he thinks we're 1 quarterback away. We're not. You're not. And I don't know if he's serious. Maybe he was just joking. Dude, back shot to the Phil Funge. He's a GOAT. He's the GOAT, okay? I'll give him credit when he's due because he's actually a GOAT, okay? Unlike Tom Brady, he's the bitch. But he's the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? GOAT of YouTube. Joey Shakes the GOAT of YouTube. Lord Bronson. You know all these guys. My boy BG31. My boy Where You Hiding. Philly Fresh. Who is the other guy? Philly Foothills. You got Eagles Uncensored. You got who else? Des Eagle 9. You got a lot of Eagle fans who I consider to go. One Trey Rock, if he's in there, he's cool as hell. You know what I'm saying? He's another upcoming GOAT. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of Eagle fans that, you know, are coming, man. And you know what? You know, I'm a guy that, you know, say what I want, but, you know, you got to respect that. Big Play says another one. I mean, he's the upcoming YouTuber. But, you know, no, but, like, Tom Brady, nah, I can't respect that fucking dude. And I'll fucking hate that dude for all my life, man. Fuck that dude. And Eagle fan, respect Tom Brady. There you go. And whoever made that billboard, I hope he gets his ass beat in Philadelphia. Yeah, anyway. But no, I'm not trading for any quarterback because we need these picks. I really like Smoke Monday. And you know, my boy Big Play says a big Kyle Hamilton fan. I'm not a big Kyle Hamilton fan. I'm just not. I you know, maybe he's a legit NFL. I like safeties who want to fucking hit. And he's a guy that's just a cover guy who can intercept the ball. I want a guy who can lay hit. You see that running back, bam! Laid that motherfucker flat. And then that's what I like. I like Leroy Jr. out of ATM. I like him. I like that dude. I like the Georgia safety that's coming out. The Georgia safety is going to be interesting. I don't know if he's coming out this year or next year. But Smoke Monday's in this draft. And let me tell you something, dude. We better not let him slip in the 2nd round. If he's there in the 2nd round, I'm taking him. Okay, if I don't get safety in the 1st, that's my dude in the 2nd. Because people have him, scouts have him going to fifth. There's no way he's making fifth. No way. He's gonna be one of those guys I want to be watching the combine. That's for sure. Because I think he's gonna blow up that combine. I have a feeling he's gonna run some fucking crazy number. Okay, he's gonna jump off the charts big time. He's a guy that I think can go in a late first, early second at the most. If you know what I'm saying, he's a guy that is a very good safety, man. And you know, there's a lot of people who there's scouts saying he can't read this, can't do that. There's always going to be safeties that are not ready. There, of course, there's no legit safety that's going to be out of nowhere legit. You know what I'm saying? They said that the funny thing is I was reading Kam Chancellor draft prospect paper. They really ripped that dude apart. They said he couldn't cover. He would have been nothing but a bum backup. That's what they said about Kam Chancellor. They said he would be nothing but a practice squad backup. Kam Chancellor, they said he was not going to be anything special. Just saying. You know what I'm saying? So don't read all this scout shit. Look at the film. Look what your eyes are saying. If your eyes say player, if I can watch and I say stud, and half the times he is. You know what I'm saying? People want to look at the scouts. I hope Howard Roseman's not watching the scout, just looking at scout reports. Because some of these scout reports, man, these experts, they're not experts. They're fucking goofy geeks, nerds who have no clue what they're talking about. Smoke Monday, like, dude, come on, man. If you see a stud in a draft, man, especially in the second round, you got to take him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you say, for example, right, you go Devin Lloyd, right? You either go, I like Davis out of Georgia. I think he's a run stuffer. You know what I'm saying? You need defense, but that's safety, dude. I'm telling you right now, dude. Smoke Monday and Leroy, or what's his name? Leroy, that junior is going to move up that charts big time. And honestly, I would not be surprised if Kyle Hamilton drops because of his injury. You know what I'm saying? Or because teams don't want to take a chance on him. Because a lot of teams, you know, they do weird shit. And I think Kyle Hamilton could slip in a second. I'm just saying, you know, we thought Greedy Williams was going to slip. He slipped. Christian Fulton wasn't supposed to slip. He slipped. DK Metcalf was not supposed to slip. He slipped into Seattle's arms. You know what I'm saying? Look at T. Higgins. Number one receiver, everybody thought, right? Slipped. Kyle Hamilton could slip. Just saying. Because a lot of people do weird shit in the draft, okay? Look at it. I mean, come on, man. I mean, Mack Wilson, the best linebacker on that draft board, slipped. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of players who can slip and fall. It's every given for the draft, man. You do not know what teams are going to do. They can look at Smoke Monday and say, yo, I like him. Kyle Hamilton's good, but I like him better. Let me take Smoke Monday over him. Darnell Savage for the Packers. No one who, I didn't even know who the hell he was. How's he doing in the NFL? Pretty good, right? Just saying. You know what I'm saying? You never know what teams are going to do. So, you know, Kyle Hamilton might be good for you, but some teams may not look at it and say, yo, is he going to impact my team? Because he could slip easily. Any team can look at him and say, is he going to fit my team? Do I think it'll be in the late? Do I think it will slip? No, I don't. Because there's going to be teams. Some team is going to tread all the way up to get him, bro. I hope it's just Houston. I don't think it would work in Philadelphia. I really don't. I don't think Jonathan Gannon, I don't think that team would work well for him. He would need to go somewhere like Houston. It's because of, number one, because our defense coordinator is fucking trash. Number two, we don't develop players right. We don't. We don't develop players right. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me Devontae, because Devontae was born to be a star anyway. You know, so he was ready, more ready like Jamar Chase was. Jordan Davis makes sense on the Chargers. He makes sense on the Eagles too. You know what I'm saying? Look at it. I mean, you look what Vita Vea did for the Buccaneers. Look what he did. Look at the Rams, man. You know, we went to put the Rams about trading all these picks. Yeah, but they also drafted. You know what I'm saying? Look at that front four, bro. They got pressure. Defense win you championships. You cannot sit there and say defense ain't win championships. Yeah, quarterback's important, but defense is important, man. You got to be able to get to the quarterback. And if you add a Jordan Dave, you add a Davis from Georgia. That dude is big, and he will eat that line up, man. Where are you gonna run to? You got three fat motherfuckers on defensive ends. Okay, got Cox probably gonna be here. Hargrave, Milton Williams is still there. Look at that now. And not only that, see Jordan Davis to me is a guy that can go late because I see is like David Njoku. Knowing him, he'll be off the damn board unless we make a move to go up. I think he's gonna go off the board. I think he's gonna. Honestly, I could see one of those defensive ends that you do not expect. I could see Jordan Davis going first. I honestly can. Look, teams have done crazy things. I could see Jordan Davis go top 3. Houston might pull a freaking I call him Josh McDaniels, because McDaniels fooled everybody thought he was going. Houston can look at it and say, Jordan Davis is a stud. He's a guy that I would like. Coaches have done weird shit for. You know what I'm saying? Look, NFL teams have done weird fucking things, man. It's the draft, bro. You do not know what teams do. So they can look at Jordan Davis, right? Or is that his name, Jordan Davis? Jordan Davis, they can say, he's the best defensive tackle in the draft. Let's draft him in the first round. Top first. The Lions draft Jordan Davis. What do you mean? Aiden Hutchinson on the board. The Lions didn't think so. Because the Lions also do a lot of clown shit too. It would not surprise me if they go and take Jordan Davis with the first pick, which would help me too. You know what I'm saying? Because then Houston would probably take Aiden Hutchinson. I can see where Jordan Davis goes number 1, right? Aiden Hutchinson goes number 2, right? The Jets take David Ojabo, right? Because they got the 3rd pick, and I think you need to upgrade that a little bit, that defense, right? Saleh is a guy who needs defense, right? You add David Njoku to the Jets defense with what's his name? The Alabama player who they drafted. What's his name? Williams, right? You add him. Now that defense is looking a little bit better, right? Okay. The Giants are probably going to take offensive. I think they're going to go double an offensive line. They got to get offensive line, man. Every Giant fan talk about linebacker, man. Y'all need fucking offensive line, bro. Did you not see your offensive line last year, bro? And that's what the point. A lot of these Giant fans are going to be so upset when they go offensive line. You know what I'm saying? I can see them go offensive line. I see them go both offensive tackles in the first round. I see them get in that center that everybody wants in Philadelphia. And I can see them getting a left tackle. Or I can see them trade it back and get more picks. Because I don't think the Giants have a number 2. I don't think they have enough second-round picks. I don't. And I can see where they trade that pick. And they go down. I can see that. I could also see the Eagles trade one of those picks and move it down for the second for a player. Because Howard Roseman is not going to keep all 3 first-round picks. Do I think he should? Hell yeah, I do. Because I think this year you need these 3 first-round picks. You need them. Because I think this team should definitely get 3 Pro Bowls in that first round. This is I think this is a year where you need to pull a Miami Dolphins and draft 3 studs. And you better ace them. Because the Miami Dolphins, to me, they didn't ace them, you know what I'm saying? But they got, I think you need to go. I would go Sauce Gardner in one of those 3 if he's there. Or else I could see us go linebacker. There's so many ways we can go. I just don't think they'll go after Kyle Hamilton. We don't go safety in the first round. I could see us going late second, early second, maybe early 3rd. I can honestly see us go pass rush, linebacker. Well, not linebacker, probably not linebacker. You know what I'm saying? Cornerback. Everybody likes to make noise when I'm live, bro. No joke. They all quiet. When I go live, now you want to talk? That's how you know the heat on your grind. When your family wants attention, okay? You open the door, I'm live, man. You know I'm live, and you still open the door. So that's why I'm muted. Raiders need a receiver. They need a wide receiver. Flashback. Raiders took Farrell. That was a waste. It wasn't a wasteful pick. It wasn't a wasteful pick because I still think he's still in the league. Farrell, to me, is not a bad player, but he's not bad like you're saying he is. What's wasteful pick was Derek Barnett. Pick was Steve was getting freaking Marcus Smith in the first round. That was wasteful. Or the fireman. Or J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. Or Jalen Rager over Justin Jefferson. Or if you want to be real, taking Jalen Hurts, who is a project quarterback, over Jeremy Chin. That was wasteful. Drafting Clinton Ferrell when he was projected going first, okay, wasn't a bad idea. Mike Mayock wasn't really picking the players. Everybody knows that Mike Mayock wasn't really drafting, right? You do know John Gruden was drafting most of these players, right? John Gruden had a final say of these roster and Raiders, because I think there was rumors that John Gruden was fired partly was because of his drafting. The guy did not. He was drafting most of these players. When you have so much power as a head coach, you get final say of what to do. Mike Mayock only can do certain things, but John Gruden was drafting those guys. So John Gruden drafted Henry Ruggs. It wasn't Mike Mayock, because John Gruden wanted a speed guy. He wanted a guy who can go fast. That's why he drafted Henry Ruggs. So fucking annoying, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ravens might get a Job or trade down for Walker. Ravens are not getting nobody like that, bro. Now you smoking crack. No offense. The Ravens need a fucking quarterback because Lamar's trash. And he wants $60 million. For what? You can't fucking win a playoff game. You know what I'm saying? You got Eagle fans telling me he's better than Jalen Hurts. Nah, to me, I think they're the exact same thing. Can't read a defense. Can't read a simple, you know, can't read a simple play. The man threw it in double coverage on a goal line. No receivers in play. He can't throw. He's not accurate. He only reason why he MVP because he won with that legs. Name me a time when Lamar Jackson was thrown for 500,000 yards in passing. Because I'm still waiting for that one. Has Lamar even won? Not 500. Just in general, when he showed he can be an elite quarterback. This man's a bum. He's a flat out Tyrod Taylor. It's exactly what Lamar is. You know what I'm saying? Eagle fans would tell me he's better. How is he better? If I want to be real, Jalen Hurts might be better than him. You know what I'm saying? Lamar's a definition of Tim Tebow. Can't throw, can't ready defense. The same thing we criticized Jalen Hurts, Lamar has, and always will be struggling. Mike Mayock ain't, I was watching a video of the shit that what's the guy's name? Mel Kiper was saying. Mel Kiper was right. The man is not qualified to be a quarterback. He just doesn't have it. He's a good running quarterback, but that doesn't win you championships, because if you can't throw in the pocket, you won't last. If that was the case, RG3 would have lasted. Doug Flutie would have been in the league. You know what I'm saying? Doug Flutie also had an arm too, but it's still, shit like that. Hell, Terrell Pryor was a quarterback at one time, switched to receiver. Lamar's just not a good quarterback. He needs to be a receiver. And, that's just what he needs to be. He's not a legit quarterback. He will never be an elite quarterback. He will never win championship for the Ravens. If I'm the Ravens, right, and I look at this team, right, elite defense, my only thing I had was 2 starting corners, but my defense played well, right? I got receivers everywhere. That would be a place where I would think Deshaun Watson would go to, because Deshaun Watson needs a team that's stacked. The Ravens have that. Defense, offense. They got receivers everywhere with the Marquise Brown. You know what I'm saying? You got so much talent on that team. Lamar is a bum. Flat out joke. Okay? I don't care what any Raven fan. Oh, he won because of his legs, not because of his fucking arm talent. Show me a clip when Lamar is thrown on the MVP level, because I don't see it. He was running everywhere because no team had tape on him. Now look at him. He's 0-3 in the playoffs. 0-4, I believe. Can't win the big one. And is literally been stopped every time in the playoffs because he doesn't know how to adjust He doesn't know how to read a proper defense. He struggles with reading simple key things as a quarterback going forward. And you want what, 60 million? Man, I would trade your ass so fast you wouldn't even need it. Oh, you trade Lamar? You damn well for Russell Wilson? Hell yeah, I fucking would. Because Russell Wilson's going to win me a championship. Lamar, I know, can. You know what I'm saying? If I'm the Ravens, I'm going to draft a quarterback. Not this year, but the following year, I would do it. Lamar is a bum. He's a flat out a guy who is only good at running. His backup did so much better than him. The fact that his backup was able to do what he did, even better, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Lamar is not worth that type of money. He's lucky he should be on the team because he should not even be playing in the NFL. Okay? Your worth ethic is not a qualifier to be on Mahomes' level. Your worth ethic is a definition of a Tim Tebow. You, sir, are a definition of a running back. Always fucking interrupting me. Fucking hate that. Yeah, no problem doing other times, but now you want to fucking. I'm out. Mel Kiper said Lamar isn't a quarterback. He isn't a quarterback. Lamar Jackson stinks. He's absolute garbage. And I don't care what the stats say. Look at his play. The man cannot throw. He's not an accurate quarterback. Hurts is in his second year. Lamar's in his fifth. Or going in his fourth. I don't know what year he is. But it's not his rookie year. He's not. How's he gotten better? He still struggles with read defense, right? Same thing Hurts has. They're saying Lamar can throw better. He can't even throw. Jalen Hurts can throw. The point is his accurate issues is horrible. Lamar can't throw. The dude is a bum, a guy who needs to be transferred into a running back. The only thing he's good at is his running game. If you take that away from him, he's a bum. You know what I'm saying? He's a Tyrod Taylor. Okay? He's a Tyrod Taylor / Terrell Pryor. Nothing real. If you're a Raven fan, the realistic Raven fan, you know Lamar can't win you the big one. Lamar's a bum. He's an absolute bum. And this is being real. It's not hating. It's facts. He only won MVP because of his arm, his legs, not because of his arm. Russell Wilson won a Super Bowl because he knew how to throw. And that defense was elite too. And that's why I say the Ravens wouldn't make so much sense for a guy like Russell Wilson, right? You got elite defense. Your offense line is pretty good, all right? You know what I'm saying? You got receivers everywhere. You got Duvalier, right? You got Bateman, right? You got Marquise Brown. You tell me Russell Wilson want to win with that team? And you got Sammy Watkins over there? Come on, bro. And you got one of the best coaches who I think is better than Pete Carroll, John Harbaugh. So that's a perfect situation for Russell Wilson. You know, that's also a perfect situation for a guy like Watson, who needs weapons everywhere because we know he can't win more. I don't care what anybody says. Watson's not winning you in Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? He needs to go somewhere like Tampa Bay. That's why you ever notice he listed those teams, because he knows his limitations. And I can respect that, because one thing about Watson, I can respect it, the fact that he knows he cannot win in Philadelphia. You know, and I want a quarterback that's going to want to win. That's why he picks the Vikings. The Vikings are ready to win right now. They got a good defense. They just need a fucking quarterback. Same with the Browns. You know what I'm saying? He lists those teams because he know he can't win with the other teams. He needs a stacked team. You know what I'm saying? And I think the Vikings with Justin Jefferson would be lethal. You know what I'm saying? Because he would have that what Hopkins was with him. You know what I'm saying? You also got, he wants to go to Tampa Bay, another team that's ready to win. Just needs a quarterback. I think Baltimore is going to be in the conversation for Watson. Do not be surprised if Watson goes to Baltimore, bro. I'm telling you right now. You know, if I'm a Ravens GM right now, I look at Lamar, and I get a good value from him, I'm moving him. And why do you say, why would you trade one of the best? He's not best quarterback. Because I need a quarterback that can throw. He can't throw. And that's the point. You're holding your team back when you got a quarterback who can't read a simple defense. And that's what I hope Hurts is not. I hope he's not a Lamar. Because Lamar's don't win me championships. Lamar would have to get better at throwing. He would also have to get better at reading defense. He can. If you shut down his one read, which is his tight end, his favorite tight end who got paid all that money, right? He's done. If a good defense scheme around Lamar Jackson's what he does well and what he doesn't, if they scheme on how to stop him, he's cooked because he doesn't have any other idea what to do. He's a freaking prey that's limping. You ever seen like a wild deer that got his leg torn up? That's Lamar. You know what I'm saying? Or he's a wild freaking, deer running away from a lion. Or an elk, whatever you want to call them. You know what I'm saying? You ever seen an elk get teared up by a lion? That's Lamar Jackson running from elite defense. He's running in circles because he doesn't know what to do, because he's not on the NFL. He doesn't have that mentality of moving up to the next level. And there's some quarterbacks that are just stuck in college ways. You know what I'm saying? If he faces elite defense players like TJ Watt, Miles Garrett, Lamar can no. I mean, look at the Buffalo Bills game. That's a perfect example of what his mindset is as a quarterback. That Bills game was not winnable. That Bills game was winnable. If Lamar makes smart decisions in that game, they win that game. Because that Bills team wasn't dominant like they were this year. And they weren't dominant. The Bills always been a team that you can win against. You know what I'm saying? Lamar had all the talent in the world. You had one of the best two corners in the league. And this last year you had the number 1 seed. You had everything that you can hope for to go back to that championship. And you blow it. You're throwing bad places that you know shouldn't be there. You know what I'm saying? Your coverage of reading the defense is trash. And you can't have a quarterback that wins games like that. You're not going to win football games like that. Not for real games. Okay? You might verse a team like the Jets and you might beat them by 40 because come on, man. The Jets stink. But if Lamar plays his team, even the Eagles, the struggling Eagles were able to get to him. You know what I'm saying? And I think we would have won that game if a defense tightened up. You know what I'm saying? Because we gotten to Lamar. We have stopped Lamar. Okay? The only thing that we couldn't do was the fact that we had fucking trash linebackers. But if you had a legit linebacker on that team in that year when we played Lamar, we would have beat them. Lamar wasn't special. He was fucking looked like a clueless fool out there trying to find a way to get away from the defense because he couldn't throw. He struggled with throwing. If you pressure Lamar into a situation where he has to read a defense, he can't do it. And that's why I hope Jalen Hurts is not that dude, because I don't want Lamar on my team. Lamar's don't win me championship because Tyrod Taylor didn't win me a championship, because I know those quarterbacks can't do it. You have to be able to read the defense. And that's why a lot of people say, well, look at his stats. Well, look at his stats. I don't care about his stats because I see on film. I look with my eyes. My eyes tell me he's not good. You know, when you're throwing in double coverage on a one read receiver, because you're focused on one read, you don't look at the other receivers. There was receivers wide open. If you go back and watch the interception, there was receivers wide open. There was a tight end out of the flat, and he throws it in double coverage because he doesn't know how to read defense. And you could teach that, but mainly you can't, because that's something you just has to be able to know. You know what I'm saying? Lamar comes from a school that, let's be real, isn't made for NFL quarterbacks. He's never versed Alabama. He's a small school quarterback that's in Pac-12. Louisville, I don't know who did they verse. Do they verse Oklahoma? Do they verse Clemson? And it's important. Yes, it's important because top schools are like NFL teams. You go against the best. You know what I'm saying? You learn how to play the best. If Lamar was in Alabama, he would have been benched. You know, everybody talk about Jalen Hurts. Lamar would have been benched. He probably would have been cut. Okay? You got to have the mindset. Lamar doesn't have the mindset. All right, so people complain about Jalen Hurts. Imagine we had Lamar Jackson. How bad it would have gotten. Oh, people would have won him out of here quickly. They complain about Jalen Hurts. This guy is a definition of what we say about Jalen Hurts. Can't read defense. Isn't can't open his receivers up with his eyes. Can't move safeties out of the way. Is only a one-read quarterback, trick pony, right? Has a noodle arm, right? That's Lamar. That is the definition of Lamar. That's the definition of Tyrod Taylor. That's the definition of Tim Tebow. Okay? That's the definition of Johnny Manziel. Okay? That's the definition of Baker Mayfield. Won't be real. Doesn't have an arm. Kyler Murray, a guy who I don't think is all that. I think he don't have a great arm. You know what I'm saying? Those are the guys that will not win you championships. You know what I'm saying? Vince Young, another one. Doesn't have an arm. RG3 was not because of his injuries, because he didn't know how to throw. Couldn't read simple defense. He struggled with just not being a running quarterback. When you put him in the pocket, he struggled. You got to be able to throw from the pocket, bro. And that's just my point with all these Lamar fans, man. They just out here talk about MVP. Yeah, okay. So you have 1 year of him running around with defense who had no film on him. And I'm supposed to be impressed, man. Come on. Now talk to me about the last 3 years. The man barely can win you a playoff game. And you have everything. You're telling me Patrick Queen's the problem. Patrick Queen on another team is a top 5 linebacker. And I don't think Patrick Queen was that bad. So I take Patrick Queen right now. I take Marcus Peters right now. I take Hollywood Brown right now. Yeah, Hollywood Brown has some drops. If my quarterback could be able to throw, my receiver wouldn't have to drop footballs. But I've seen so many times where he underthrows Hollywood Brown. If you put Hollywood Brown on that Eagles team with Devontae Smith, I honestly think it'd do a lot better. If you put him on the Cowboys team, as much as I don't think Dak is good. Dak would have another number 1 receiver. I'm not the Cowboys. The Kansas City Chiefs. You don't think Mahomes would make him better? Come on, man. You already know that would happen. Look with Sammy Watkins. Sammy Watkins had to wait for that ball to come because how bad he is, man. And there's rumors going around like no one wants to play with Lamar because he's not good at throwing. Players realize how bad quarterbacks are. You know what I'm saying? And that's my thing, man. People don't want to, people say, well, they don't want to play with Jalen Hurts. No, they're going to give him a benefit this year because teams play with Lamar. Mark Ingram came to the Baltimore because they want to play with Lamar. But eventually teams see what you are. And that's why I said Jalen Hurts got to either show he can be that guy or he can't. And if he can't, we can't have that dude. I'm sorry to say it. I'm giving him 1 more year. And I'm going to be very, very critical on him because I expect him to take a jump like Carson Wentz did in year 2. You know what I'm saying? So this is going to be his second year. In my opinion, it's going to be his second year. I know it's not his second year realistically because this is in his 3rd year. But right now, as I look at it, this is his second year up to come this year. If he does not approve, I'm drafting a quarterback next year. And you saying, were you giving up Hurts? If he does horrible this year, yeah. And I'm firing the GM, obviously, because he drafted this bomb. Because you can't have Lamar on your team and expect to win championships. And that's why I say this year it's important to draft and get younger. Because if Lamar, aka what you call him, Hurts, does not work out, well, now we're 1 quarterback away, right? If Watson is available, if he's cleared next year, I make a move to get him. And why do I say that right now? Because I'm winning right now. You know what I'm saying? I have elite defense, right? I got studs on my offensive line, right? My offensive line's still young, right? And why do I say I don't want Watson right now? Well, number 1, because I don't think he can win with this team. Because I don't think Watson really can win with Jalen Murray. You think he's winning with that team? No. That defense is not able to if they're up, if Watson is up 24, let's say team's up 28-24, right? Do you think this defense can hold them? Because I know they can't. That's the problem, man. This defense is not elite enough like the Bucs. This Bucs defense is so good that I think can give Watson leads. Why do you think Tom Brady was always winning? That bitch boy quarterback, because he had elite defense. Why do you think he went to Tampa Bay? Because if Tom Brady was really, really that good, right, as everybody says, he would have went somewhere like the Jets. Would have won with them. The fact that he bitched his way out of New England, right? By the way, they didn't say thank you to New England. Imagine you crying over a quarterback, right? You're thriving. You're rubbing your nuts all over that quarterback. He even appreciates you. Fucking fake ass, but good. I hope he don't appreciate you. You're fucking trash ass Boston team. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? He went to Tampa Bay because they were ready to win. And they drafted him offensive line, I believe, right? Isn't that offensive line dude that they drafted? You know what I'm saying? They got elite defense. They were one quarterback away, so they signed Brady. You know what I'm saying? And they traded for Gronkowski. Someone tell me that man was a GOAT. He went to a team that was stacked and ready to win. Now put him on the fucking Bills. Not even the Bills. Put him on someone like Denver. Let's see how good he would have been. Hell, put him on someone like the Jets. Because I know he couldn't win with that team. He would struggle. I know he couldn't win in Philadelphia. He wouldn't win in Washington. And people was acting like Washington's so good. Their offensive line is not good, man. Their offensive line is trash. The offensive line, y'all gotta understand that Washington fans are right now feeling themselves, man. They don't need a fucking quarterback. They need a fucking offensive line. Their offensive line is so bad. Are you serious? They said Washington fans are acting like stats mean nothing. Your stats mean that your offensive line is so good. So you believe PFF now? When has PFF been so credible? When? To me, I'm the same one who destroyed them because they didn't know what the hell they were talking about. That's PFF. It stands for Pathetic Football Focus, man. You know what I'm saying? Fantasy football, I call them. Pathetic fantasy football. Because they don't know what they're talking about. That Washington offensive line wasn't good. Their quarterback was banged every time he was in the pocket. Did you not see the Cowboys game while they were rushing through that so-called top 7 offensive line? Come on, man. Now, name me a time when that legit offensive line, healthy, 100%, was getting rammed over by the Cowboys defense. Because I don't think it happened. That starting offensive line was literally holding that team from even getting to Hurts. Hurts was just that bad in that game, okay? That Washington offensive line is garbage. I hope they do try to trade for a quarterback and watch them ruin them. I hope it's Carson Wentz. Go over there, bro. You know what I'm saying? What if Howard Rosen was on the Jets? I would fucking love it because it would run his team. Anything. You know, and there's some good things about Howard Rosen. You know, he's a good accountant guy. But that's all he is. You know, and you could find a bunch of accountant guys like Howard Rosen. They're not irreplaceable. My uncle's a fucking accountant. You know what I'm saying? He makes a living off being an accountant. Okay? He's probably smarter than Howard Rosen, all right? I would just hire him. But we need football guys, and that's the issue. You know, Howard Roseman's not a football guy. Look at his draft record. Show me the bad pick. Show me the good picks. Okay, and I'll show you a bunch of dozen of picks he missed. Okay? He's made some good picks here or there. But the 2018 draft, you know, was good. The 19 draft, trash. It was garbage. One guy came out the whole draft. Not one of them out of 2019, other than JJ, who shouldn't be on this roster. But Miles Sanders was the only guy coming out that draft. Okay? 2020, if you want to be real now, trash. Where's the studs on this player? You got one player who came out that draft, and that's Quez Watkins. Other than that, bums. You know, we don't know what Jalen Hurts is, but when it looks like it, you know, a lot of people think he's not it. Well, then you consider him a bust, right? So that 2020 failed. You know what I'm saying? 2021, Devontae Smith, good year. You know what I'm saying? 2019, trash. You traded for Andre Dillard, bust, not even a starter. I don't know why people want to keep him. He's done nothing. He don't deserve to have a roster spot. He's absolutely, this is the same guy who got bullied on in training camp, right? A third string offensive tackle made him fucking plot a seat like he was sitting on the fucking toilet, backed up. You know what I'm saying? This guy's a bum. Andre Dillard's a bum. He's not good. I don't know why people want to keep him. He doesn't even fit anywhere in his system. He doesn't play different positions. He's a one left tackle guy. And we got a left tackle. We got Jordan Mailata. So let's get something for him before his contract expires. I don't know what the whole obsession of leaving players sit and waste. We're wasting his talent. We're supposedly his talent, right? We're wasting an opportunity for him to go somewhere where he can be a starter right away. He's not going to be a starter here. Yeah, you know, and we didn't draft him to be a backup. You can find other left tackles to be backups. You know what I'm saying? Just bring Hollywood Vatae if he's a free agent somehow. You know what I'm saying? Bring him back. You know what I'm saying? Or draft another guy like him. We don't need to keep Andre Dillard. Andre Dillard, first of all, supposed to be a starter. He's a first round pick. You know what I'm saying? Let him go somewhere where he's going to be wanted. Let's get the value back. Let's get some picks for him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know to believe, a lot of people don't like this, but I don't care what people say because I think outside the box. I don't think logically. I think of things that need to be said. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I call the Eagle. That's why I'm called, not a friendly guy who will say what I have to say. I'm not going to say what a lot of Eagle fans say because a lot of Eagle fans, man, they just look at one part, but I look at different parts, right? You got a guy who was drafted in the top 10, right? We moved up to get him. We jumped in front of Houston, which, let's be real, I think we should allow Houston to get him now when you look at it. You know what I'm saying? But you drafted this guy. This guy is a small school left tackle. Never played against Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Never played against any elite college teams, right? And he's literally gets so butthurt. Now, I think part of it was the fact that, you brought a 39-year-old Jason Peters who's never played a Pro Bowl since 2016 Carson Wentz rookie year, right? You sent him all that big money, and I made a video about it. You know what I'm saying? Howard Roseman should have never brought Jason Peters back. I made a video every day saying, don't bring him back. Eagle fans are, he's a great depth piece. You drafted a left tackle. You pulled him out the game. You knocked his confidence out. You know what I'm saying? And that just shows his weakness. He doesn't have that Philly mentality. If you can't handle competition, and I think part of it is because Howard Roseman is just a goddamn drama queen who wants to see competition and not competition, but he wants to see drama. He loves the craving of drama. He's fascinated with it. The quarterback controversy, he loves the fact that people talk about how bad Hurts is. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a juicy story for him. You don't think Harry loves talking about that shit? That's why he calls himself, that's why he was laughing, giggling about the quarterback controversy, because he fucking loves drama. You know what I'm saying? That's why players get gets mad at him, like Zach Ertz. Because players don't have time for that shit. You want to act like a funny dude when we're trying to fucking win championships. You know what I'm saying? Saying that goofy ass shit for later, man. I'm trying to win championship. You're out here cracking jokes like a fucking geek nerd who's in his class. You a class clown, and I'm trying to win a championship. That's the difference between a great GM and a guy who should just not be here. You know what I'm saying? He's a good accountant guy, but keep him as accountant guy. Don't put him in the draft. And he's not really good with trades. Let me ask you a question. Does Howard Roseman trade for players really? Because I hear that all the time. He traded for third-string tight ends. Third-string practice squad players, man. Who the hell is Scott from the Jaguars? Is he a starter? No. Every time he trades for a guy, it's either practice squad players that we get picks for or a guy that's off his last deal. Darius Slay forced his way out of Lions because he wasn't the first team the Lions were going to trade him. There was rumors they were trying to trade him to Dallas. He said no. He wanted to come to Philadelphia. Howard Roseman only gave up a third-round pick, man. So we acting like Howard Roseman was such a genius in trading players, man. And no, I'm not giving him the Carson Wentz freaking credit. He didn't get him up out of here. Carson Wentz went up out of here and forced Howie. And the fact that the fact that Howard Roseman gave up a second-round pick in return for Carson Wentz, man. Come on, bro. He gave up picks for him, too, to get him up out of here. Plus, we had the contract on our hand, who he signed him to. He put us in cap hell, and I'm supposed to congratulate him from us to get him out, for us to congratulate him from getting us out of cap hell when he put us in there in the first place. Because of his bad drafting and the fact that he had to sign free agents, because when you miss players and you don't draft properly, you have to remake everything. And that means the players that you missed, you have to redo it. So this year, we have to probably go we need receiver. Why is that? Because, you drafted Devontae Smith, who, if you took in DK Metcalf, and people say, well, teams passed up on him. And here's my thing with that, right? Teams who passed up on Metcalf, right? Most of the GMs are fired. Every other GM that passed up on Metcalf is either fired or no longer a GM on that team. If they are, they're not battling like championships. So what you're saying is we should have passed up on them because it's like everybody jumps off the cliff, right? And I see people jump off the cliff. Should I try it too? No. How about you do the right thing? You had no problem taking a Sidney Jones, a guy who tore his Achilles, but you don't want to take a guy who has a neck injury, which is not your first, second round pick, but you had a second round pick. You passed the ball not on once, but twice. No, I can't excuse that, man. Because we didn't pass. It's not like Metcalf was on the board and we need other position, man. You need a receiver desperately. You know, so he was the best receiver on the board, other than A.J. Brown. And you tell me you take a Stanford product receiver who, let's be running the combine, wasn't all impressive. When you go back and watch J.J. Arcega-Whites's his combine, he wasn't impressive. He wasn't impressive at all. He was a guy that it was just a scouts. It was the analyst scouts, man. These nerds. Metcalf was the best player on that draft, and I thought he was the number one receiver going into that draft. I had him above Marquise Brown, a.k.a. Hollywood Brown. You know what I'm saying? You took a Stanford product receiver over a guy who's literally toward us. And if you don't think Metcalf was worth that, well, now when you look at it, it is worth that. And I said it before in my job. Go back if you could find it. I don't know. So funny. I have my other channel, but I have the other one taken down, right? And I gave it a B-. Why did I do that? And I said this, quote, I don't understand this pick. You had Metcalf, a.k.a. Batman 2.0. It's, to me, was a bad pick. And we're going to regret it. Look at that. We regret it. He knocked us out the playoffs. And he's beaten us. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside will never, ever live up to Metcalf. He will never, ever be anything. He's a fucking bum. Who Howie Roseman, once again, wanted to be the smartest one in the room. And he chose a fucking Pee Wee Herman over fucking Macho Man. Okay? DK Metcalf was not risky at all. Because you pass the ball now once, but twice. You probably passed the ball 3 times. And if you didn't want Metcalf, there was Mack Wilson on the board who you passed the ball several times. You had no problem taking Sharif Miller. Miller wasn't projected to go. I thought he should have been undrafted because he wasn't that good coming out that draft. And you took a fucking quarterback. Once again, a quarterback controversy, right? You take a 5th string quarterback who'd even make the roster. Meanwhile, the Browns took Mack Wilson, and I knew he was going to be a stud off the bat. I made a video saying, why did we fucking not take him? Because I know when players are good and when they're not. I know football. A lot of people don't think I do, but I know when I see a player in their draft, and I'm like, yo, we passed up on them. And they turn into monsters. Why is that? Because it doesn't take that of an expert to see football talent. All you got to do is watch film. It's not really, I can really take Howie Roseman's job. Accountant, I hire my uncle right now. He was an accountant for free. And he'll do a much better job than Howie Roseman. And I'm not giving that doofus credit for nothing, man. He sucks at drafting. And once again, we're going to miss on players. Watch, we're going to be rehashing. Why didn't we not draft this dude? Watch, we'll have 2 linebackers on the board, and we'll go after some stupid pick because it's typical Harry move, man. I mean, the guy's interested in Jimmy fucking G, bro. Did you not watch this dude? Oh, because you don't watch football. You go by stats. And stats says he's a good quarterback. When you look at film, he's not. He's not. He's garbage. He's an average below quarterback, system quarterback that was a backup to the bitch boy Brady cheating ass quarterback who got him up out of here. Brady had so much leeway that he ended up getting rid of Jimmy G because he didn't like him. You know what I'm saying? He don't like anybody who don't agree with him. But anyway, it's not the point. J.J. Watt says ass. Oh, he's more than ass. He's ass cheeks. He's fucking ass shit. He's fucking shit that comes out the ass. Okay? He might be worse than that. Okay? He might be diarrhea. Okay? Diarrhea with vomit. The dude's a bum. Did you just not see? After that drop, he should be cut. He should have been cut that day. You're disgraceful. And his mom needs to shut the hell up because I don't know where you could tell the guy don't have a relationship. He don't wear pants in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because these moms be telling like we don't need J.J. Arcega-Whiteson's mom to tell us what he are. He's a bum. He's a flat out disgraceful bum. Okay, you know what I'm saying? When you're a 2nd round pick, man, you got to be a guy that we can rely on. This man does nothing. His whole career as an NFL player in the regular season, except preseason, who makes 1 catch every year. This guy did in his rookie year with the Baltimore Ravens, right? We thought, oh, we got this. And I was hyped the first time. But then I started seeing it. The guy's not improving. He's an absolute sorry ass. Can't really run routes. They say D. The problem is a lot of Eagle fans say, well, D can't run routes. Well, neither can JJ. And let's see who was better at that, because I correct me if I'm wrong, but DK can run better routes than JJ. So when you talk about JJ can run better routes than Metcalf, for all you idiots that thought Metcalf was trash and Whiteside was a better fit, I need you to take an L on your forehead and keep it there. Put a clown nose on your face while I at it. Because once again, Eagle Champ 1 knew what he was talking about when I said Metcalf was the better player on that board. Well, everybody knows that, who knows football. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't need him to go Metcalf. If you didn't want Metcalf, you could have went Mack Wilson. But we don't believe in linebacker. There was also a couple corners on the board you could have taken. The starters in the NFL. So the only thing you came out that draft really was Miles Sanders. And he's an iffy pick because, yeah, when he's healthy, he's good. But he can't stay healthy. So I give it an F. I think it was a failed draft. You know what I'm saying? When you look at it long-term way, we missed on players. None of these players turned out to be good. Miles Sanders is a guy who, if he can stay healthy, he's going to be legit. And I think he was worth taking in second. You know what I'm saying? But JJ wasn't worth taking in second. Sharif Miller's a sorry scrub who was cut. You took Thorson over Mack Wilson. Makes no sense, man. And I'm done talking about it. You know, so just like we had Patrick Queen and you fucking take Jalen Reagor. And there's a lot of people who were so excited about that pick, man. And that just explains the logic of common sense with them. You know what I'm saying? Because why do you think Jalen Reagor was the right pick? Because of his punt returns? Come on, man. No one had Jalen Reagor going in first, dude. I don't care what any analyst says. Just because an analyst says something does not mean it's accurate. No one realistically in football minds had Jalen Reagor going top. Especially that I didn't have him going in first. I had him going late third, late second. I don't think he would have went early second. I think he would have been there in the third. Because I don't think teams would have took a chance on him. I mean, I would have taken Ayuk over him. I mean, you were too lazy to give up a second round pick for him. And CeeDee Lamb, to me, what makes me mad is not the fact that I don't care if Dallas got him. It was the fact that it should have never came to that. Because you had picks to move up to get him. You choose not to. I don't give a fuck if Dallas got him. Because I know he's a beast. You know what I'm saying? Well, now he sucks according to Dallas, right? No, CeeDee Lamb's a monster. But it's the fact that this fucking GM didn't want to move up to get him. He rather took in a quarterback who now, when you look at it, now doesn't want him. Or you never had interest in him. Well, you drafted him. Because no one told you not to move up to get it. The Falcons were fully caught up with Eagles and offered him a second round pick to move up. And all they wanted was the first and their second. And they said, no. No. What do you mean? The best receiver, you don't want it? Oh, yeah, because we don't draft talent, right? You know, and I like Devontae Smith. But let me ask you a question. I mean, and I say this all the time. If we got CeeDee Lamb, you know, we could have went out positions. And honestly, I don't know how. I think CeeDee Lamb would have been better overall than Reagor in his first year. I really do. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, you wanted to be a smart one. And it's cool. You know, hey, you know, Dallas got him. It is what it is, you know. And, you know, hey. I'm happy with Devontae Smith. And I'll now take, when you look at it, I like Devontae Smith better. I think Devontae Smith is going to be better than CeeDee Lamb. I think CeeDee Lamb is a guy who I think is on the wrong team. You know, Dallas didn't really need him. They did it because they were pissy at us. And that's just being real, man. They were pissy at us. And look at them. I mean, they're wasting this guy's career because they wanted to prove a point. If that's not the ultimate fuck you to Dallas, I don't know what it is, man. Because you thought you were going to get a guy who's going to ruin Eagles fans' dreams. Now that you're pissy, and now you look at it, you know, CeeDee Lamb is only being wasted there. It's hilarious. Just like Michael Parsons will be wasted there. Michael Parsons will never win a Super Bowl in Dallas. He thinks he's going to Super Bowl. What, you going to what Super Bowl? You ain't going to no Super Bowl, Michael Parsons. The Dallas Cowboys will never win a championship until Jerry Jones dies. And that's just being real. They can drop all the time. They can go in free agency and they could get Devontae Adams or they could trade for him. And they still will come up short. You know what I'm saying? They can get fucking a DJ Chark in freeze. They can go out and sign Mike Williams. They're trash. You know, their franchise is full of clowns. You're not gonna win like that. And they're another team that just bottom feeders. You know, they barely scratch the post surface. You know what I'm saying? The fans are talking about us being the worst fans, but yet their fans are throwing shit at the refs. If we're the worst fans, what are you? Because last time I checked, you were complaining of us booing Santa Claus throwing snowballs at them, but yet you're throwing shit at the refs. And that's not even 72. That was in the 1970s. I was even alive. You were able to witness it on TV. And it's everywhere on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And it was in black and white. So, to me, I think the Cowboy fans are the worst fans. Because you're throwing shit at the refs because you suck. This is being real with you. You suck. You weren't good. And you want the refs to kiss your ass, man? When the refs mostly help you? You know what I'm saying? The refs are the ones who help you win games. They're another franchise I can't stand. You know, helping you cheat versus the Eagles in 18. You cheated, and you know it. You know what I'm saying? Cheated versus the Saints. Got away with so many calls. Cowboy fans talk about the refs. They get so many calls their way. It's not even funny, man. You know what I'm saying? Let us get one of those calls once in a while, because I don't think we get our calls anyway like that. You know what I'm saying? They get calls on their way, especially in Dallas, dude. Those refs get those calls all day for Dallas. You can never ever say the Dallas Cowboys do not get calls. That's a bunch of malarkey. They're just pissy and moony because they thought they deserve a Super Bowl. You don't deserve shit. You don't deserve shit. You got to earn that shit. You know what I'm saying? You just want to be like Tom Brady, where you fucking think you deserve everything because your name is fucking Tom Brady, right? You know what I'm saying? That's a guy who should just go to Dallas. He'd be that's just a perfect fucking destination for his ass. You might win something, actually. I ain't gonna lie to you. With that stack team, I'd be scared to death of them. No, I wouldn't be. Because Tom Brady don't look himself as a team that would go there. He wouldn't go there. Because he's too of a snub to do that. Howard Roseman doesn't know football. No, Howard Roseman doesn't know football. Now, I don't know why we keep saying this exact thing. I told you Howard Roseman knows football. You know what I'm saying? But everybody calls him a genius. Howard Roseman ain't no genius. How's Howard Roseman a genius? The man has 3 first-round picks, and we're definitely scared of him trading for a quarterback. And you know, the people who want to trade for a quarterback are butthurt Wentz fanboys, and that's what they are. You know what I'm saying? Because why would you not want to see the quarterback? Because let me ask you a question, right? Even if you're not a Hurts fan, right? You want to see that quarterback so much fail? Like, you want him to fail that bad? Are you that angry that you don't want him to see? See, I can never say that. I want him to be that guy. You know what I'm saying? I can never wish bad on anybody. You know what I'm saying? But that's what a lot of Eagle fans are. They hope he falls on his face so they can prove a point. You know what I'm saying? They're willing to trade the whole team for one stupid quarterback that, let's be real, may or may not be the guy going forward for the next few years, because they're not going to have anything to build around. If you trade for Russell Wilson, right? Number one, Russell Wilson would have to agree to come here, because every quarterback that you want, right, have to agree to come here. Russell Wilson and Deshaun Watson agreed not to come here. And why is that? And I said it before, because of Howard Roseman. If there was no Howard Roseman, I guarantee they would have came to Philadelphia. Because players talk with players. And I said it, you don't think Carson Wentz was talking with Deshaun Watson about this fucking franchise? I mean, you got fans who booted him out of here, and then you got fans on Instagram wanting him back. Whoa. You just said he was trash 4 years ago. And I don't want him back because he's a cancer. You're not going to win with cancers. I don't give a damn how good you are. Jeff George had a good arm. He was a cancer. Cancer quarterbacks don't win you championship. Kyler Murray is a cancer. And if I'm the Cardinals, I'd trade his ass so far away. And I go out and get a Russell Wilson. Or I go out and get a Watson. You know what I'm saying? Because I need a quarterback that's a leader. Kyler Murray's not a leader. He's a fucking cancer. People are saying he's a bad in the locker room. And you want that in Philadelphia? It makes no sense. After you just witnessed Carson Wentz in that fan base. And you know what? I think Carson Wentz is a bona fide cancer. You know, he's not a leader. He's an entitled jackass who thought he deserved shit. And that's why a lot of people towards Nick Foles. And listen, I'm not a Nick Foles fan. But when you more and more you see the fact that the coach want to get rid of him. Now, think about it, right? The coach just got him, right? Right? And it can't be the fact that he was playing because they just got him. It's because of his attitude. His attitude. He might have said some things that were taken offensive. When you have T.Y. Hilton threatening retirement because, oh shit, I got a retirement to play with this bum? Fuck. Let me go back and retire my days. So teams are risking their freedom to play with this dude. And he thinks he's such a big, good quarterback that he does nothing wrong. And I said it before, man. It don't matter how many arm talent you have. Only you, your person as a quarterback, only you can determine how good you are. So yeah, Jalen Hurts might not have the biggest arm. And he might not have the biggest, when it comes to talent, he might not have the biggest accuracy. But he has a choice to either work on that or not. You know what I'm saying? And I think Jalen Hurts is the type of guy who wants to prove everybody wrong. And you know what? I love the fact that they want him out of here. Because if this don't make him determined to show you that he's the guy, then I don't know what. Because think about it, right? You don't think Jalen Hurts hears all that hate? You know what I'm saying? And listen, I have my issue with Jalen Hurts. Go back with it. Do I think Jalen Hurts is the guy? I don't know. But I'm willing to give him a year number 2 to see what he is. Because number 1, I have no damn other choice. I know it's not realistic to get Watson. Watson's not coming here. Okay? Number 1, because I know GM's not giving up 3 first-round picks. Howard was not giving up 3 first-round picks. Let's be real. Okay? The guy probably called up, said, yo, what's on the Watts situation? We want 3 first-round picks. Hanged up the phone. He called up Russell Wilson and Seahawks. What's on the Russell Wilson situation? We just want to hear what the rumors are. Yeah, we want 2 firsts for Russell Wilson. Hanged up the phone. Okay? And every report says, Eagles are so interested in Russell Wilson. They're really interested in getting him. No. It was a simple call. They looked up the check on him, like other GMs do. And they will find out what the price is. And if it's too much, they don't want anything to do with it. Howard Roseman will not give up those picks. Even if he was available and he wanted to come to Florida, Howard wouldn't make it happen. Because he would need a return in for that dude. And plus, not only that, man, Howard Roseman's a cheap guy. You think he's giving up picks, man? This guy's too stingy to give up 2 firsts for Ramsey, man. Why would he give it up for a quarterback? Well, he is a quarterback, I guess so. I don't know, man. And number 2, I've been saying, man, Russell Wilson will not come to Philadelphia Eagles because we're in their conference, man. Like I said, name me a quarterback in their conference that was traded to another conference. In the same conference, Zach. That's like saying traded Matthew Stafford, right? To the Philadelphia Eagles. Whoa. What? Matthew Stafford to the Eagles? Why? We're in your conference. So if you make the playoffs and we verse you, guess what? Now you got to play that dude. No, the Seahawks are going to, if they're going to trade Russell Wilson, it's going to be out of the conference, away from the NFC teams. So, like, the Giants won't get him. Russell Wilson will not be a Washington football team, okay? Or whatever their name is, okay? So, the Commander fans can stop right now because they're not getting Russell Wilson. The Eagles won't get him because we're in the conference. They're going to trade me either somewhere like Oakland/LA. Could be somewhere like, you have the Denver Broncos who need a quarterback. Could be in play. I think they have a better shot against Watson and Wilson than the Eagles do because they're out of the conference and they got draft picks. And they're a young team, you know what I'm saying, who need a quarterback. These quarterbacks, Tampa Bay's not getting one of those guys. They had it all. They risked it on Brady. And now they're going to be desperate for a quarterback. And I don't think the Seattle Seahawks would be that stupid if they're that determined to get rid of Russell Wilson. If I'm the GM, I'm not trading him to the conference. Because why the hell would I want to verse you? Because we don't know if Seattle is going to get back to the playoffs. How are they going to win if they trade him to Philadelphia? Because let's be real. I see what you want. Russell Wilson would make that Eagles team better. Do I think he'll win a Super Bowl? No. But if we have a chance to verse Seattle, you don't think Russell Wilson's going to take it out on them? So you traded me to a team. Thank you very much. Now let me show you this L. You know what I'm saying? He is Russell Wilson. So why, if I'm Seattle, am I going to trade him to a team that I would either have to compete against if I get back to the playoffs, because we don't know if Russell Wilson's going to play into his 40s. You know what I'm saying? And now that he is a team that I have to be scared of. And sure hell, I'm not going to trade him to Tampa Bay. No, I'm going to need a lot. I don't want to trade you to a team that's going to win right now. You know, if I'm Seattle, I'm trading him away. You know, the Reigns situation. A lot of teams thought they were going to trade him to Oakland, and I said, why would they trade him / LA? Why would they trade him in their conference? Where did he get traded to? The NFC East. Jamal Adams, where did he get traded to? Was it the Patriots? Teams thought he would go to somewhere like, oh, he would go see these Eagle fans. That's why you know NFL fans don't know what they're talking about most when they say this shit. Oh, Jamal Adams to the fucking Cowboys. Oh yeah, that's all we heard, right? Whoa, hold up. Jamal Adams to the Cowboys. First of all, what picks? Number two, how are you going to afford them? You know what I'm saying? Or Jamal Adams to the Raiders. Well, no, they would be in your conference. That wouldn't work out. You know what I'm saying? Jamal Adams to Kansas City. Wouldn't work out. They're in the conference. Where did he get traded to? Seattle. Why is that? Number one, because they had picks to do it. Number two, they're away from the conference. The Jets did not want to play Jamal Adams. And they want him far away from them as possible. Because good businessmen, especially like Seattle, you think Seattle's trading him to the Eagles? No, they're not. I don't give a damn what picks you offer them. They're not going to trade him because they're going to take less from Denver to get him away from the Eagles because they know Howie Roseman's in love with him. Okay, they know Howie Roseman likes him. So why would they do it? That makes no sense. And number two, they're going to take less from Denver because he's away from the NFC's conference. Good teams do not trade good players, especially Russell Wilson, to a team that's going to be a threat to him. And that's my problem with the Russell Wilson and all that shit. They're not going to come to Philly because we're in the conference. If Seattle gets back to being good again, they're going to have to face Russell Wilson. Well, in Denver, they're only going to have to face him if they play the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So why would I trade him if I'm a GM? Why would I trade him to someone that's going to be a threat down the road? Because it takes only one piece probably to get back to a championship. And Russell Wilson is just getting older. If they get a young quarterback that's still good, that can develop quickly, they're back in contentions. And you acting like Seattle is just freaking burning everything down. No, Russell Wilson is just getting older. And they want to get younger. They're starting fresh if they were going to trade him. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be back. So I don't think they would trade him to the conference. It makes no sense. And that's how you know a lot of teams don't know what the fans don't know what they're talking about. Because they say, well, yo, we got a lot of picks. Yeah, but they're going to take less. Just like the Eagles gave up a lot for the Jags to get Ramsey, right? They gave him to the Rams. Why? Good relationship. And number two, because they knew the Eagles were a threat. You know, if we got Ramsey, we would have knocked everybody out that year. If we got Jalen Ramsey, man, we would probably been in the Super Bowl. Or not in the Super Bowl. We would have been closer in the playoffs. We would have beaten Dallas, if damn sure. Because if you thought Ramsey wasn't going to lock down Cooper, you're crazy. Okay, Ramsey wanted to come to Philly. He just wanted to go anywhere. But there was rumors he wanted to go to Philadelphia. There was also rumors that Howie Roseman was too cheap to give up too. They asked for 3. Howie Roseman said no. He was giving up, I think he offered a first and a third for a fucking top 10 corner. It makes no sense, bro. You offer for Ramsey a first and a third. Like he's fucking trash, right? That's the type where I'd give up my 2 firsts because that year it was all or nothing. It was either take it all the way. That would be the year where I'd be saying, I'm putting my team right now. I'm putting Ramsey on that team. Let's see where we go. You know what I'm saying? Because you had a cap space. You had enough money to pay him. And he was going to settle. He was going to play on that deal. You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense that we would give all that. We wouldn't give it all that for Ramsey, right? Because Howard Rose was not a guy who trades a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm not really big on Calvin Ridley. Because honestly, man, the Falcons are going to want a lot for Calvin Ridley. As much as I don't like it, they're going to be on that Jacksonville Jaguars bullshit with Ramsey situation. Because the owner came out and said he wants to keep Ridley. Here we go. You know what I'm saying? The same shit. You won't let him go. We're calling you up. We're not giving you 2 first-round picks for Calvin Ridley. You either take this deal or you're not. And that's Howard Roseman's logic. And that's good and that's also bad. Because the Rams got better with just Ramsey on that team. And who do we fucking have that year? With Jalen Mills coming off a broken ankle who got lit up in Dallas. Was that year? Oh no, that was Rasul Douglas. Excuse me. Keep up the quarterbacks well, Rasul Douglas to me, they put him in a tough position. But Jalen Ramsey is a guy who had one pick, but other than that, he was burnt. He was trash. If you would have told me Mills was coming back like that, I would have taken Jalen Ramsey all day. Because I know Jalen Ramsey was a better corner. So Mills has never been that corner. Nobody wants Harry. The Jets will be perfect fit. Watch how Roseman was with the Jets. See how he was good with the Jets. Howard Roseman wouldn't be with the Jets because we're never going to fire Howard Roseman. That's just the bottom line. Howard Roseman will own this Eagles team one day. I've said it before. Jeffrey Lewis is going to give the keys to Howard Roseman when he's retired or when he's dead. Howard Roseman is going to get the franchise. Think about it. You think Jeffrey Lewis is giving to his son? No. He's setting it up for Howard Roseman to take care of that team when he's gone. And I think that's going to be the fucking horrible thing because then we definitely can't fire his ass. You know what I'm saying? We just better hope that Jeffrey Lloyd gets his team bought, but that's not going to happen. No, Howard Roseman is going to take over this franchise one day. And that's just the hardcore true fact. We're getting prepared for Howard Roseman to be the owner of the Eagles. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to realistic truth. Howard Roseman will be the owner in the next few to 5 years down the road. It will happen. Why I think we're keeping Howard Roseman here. Because Jeffrey Lurie wants him to be the owner going forward. He loves him as a son. How the fuck you like this dude? He loves him as a son. They fucking share butts and they fucking have sex toys with each other. You know what I'm saying? They're in love. You know what I'm saying? So lovers are going to do lover things. And that's what it is. He's a nerd. You know what I'm saying? And nerds do nerd things. And nerds will share with nerds. And nerds will do things that are just nerdy. You know what I'm saying? And Laurie's a nerd who thinks he knows football when he doesn't. So he'll pass it to a guy who doesn't know football. Who isn't a good GM. But still will get credit off the fact that one Super Bowl. And Laurie will give Howard Roseman the franchise to be the owner for the next 4 to 5 years. And, they're going to have to listen to that fucking snake for the next 5 years. Oh my God, man. I'm just thinking about that shit. Oh God, man. I'm about to throw up in my mouth. Just thinking about Howard Roseman. Oh, at least I saw my one Super Bowl. That's all I gotta say. I guess so. I mean, that's just going to be the divine truth. Howard Roseman is going to be an owner of the Philadelphia Eagles. It's setting up like that. I mean, do you think he's going to give it to his son? No. His son is Howard Roseman. Okay? Howard Roseman will be the Eagles' NFL owner. And just thinking of that makes me want to vomit in my fucking mouth because I have to hear that nerd for the next 15 years of how he fired every coach because he didn't agree with his fucking analytics. Could you imagine that? Howard Roseman fires every coach. No, he wouldn't do it. No, he'll be another freaking He'll be another Dan Snyder. We'll have Dan Snyder in the build officially. We went from fucking Arthur Blank / fucking Jerry Jones to Dan Snyder in the next 3 to 5 years, man. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I don't get this. I really don't. So yeah, I mean, like I said, man, it's gonna be interesting what the Eagles do in this draft day, bro. It really is. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of shit. Listen, we got 3 first-round picks. If this GM don't hit him, he shouldn't even be the owner. He should be fired at that point. And I've been saying I don't think he will. But if Jeffrey Lurie does not see the problem after he misses 3 first-round picks, because my hope is we get Howard Roseman on his best day again, and we get a good program. Listen, I don't want to trash this GM. You know what I'm saying? I really, really hope that this guy turns into a great GM. You know, I want to call him a genius and all that shit. But that's just not the truth. And I'm not going to fucking hype up this fucking weenie. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. I got to clean my room. But hype up this weenie / little man, right? Or midget, whatever you want to call him. You know, I call him a fucking dweeb. and think he's a good GM when he's not. A man had one good draft, and if he has another one, then I'm going to give him credit. But you got to prove it to me. You can't just fucking say he's a genius after 1 year, man. Let's see what he does next year. And you know what? Hey, I would love to eat my fucking crow, bro. I would love for all you Howie fans to come and tell me I was a fucking idiot. I will definitely love it. And I'll say, yeah, you're right. Or, no, you wasn't because he did this. But I'm not going to be happy if the guy messes up and you tell me again that he's a good GM. Because this is the problem, man. Because we got Devontae Smith. Eagle fans forgot how much they used to hate. Last year was the fact that we should get rid of Howard Roseman, right? We were all on the board. In the middle of the season was fire Howard Roseman, fire Howard Roseman, fire Howard Roseman, right? And now it's like, oh, we never said that. Well, 2 months ago, you were on the fire Roseman. Now you're back on sucking this man's, you know what, unibrow, whatever you want to call it. I want to be kiddly friendly as possible because, there's kids watching. I don't really try to curse, but I'm not kiddly friendly, but, whatever you want to call it. You were kissing on him and all that shit. Fuck yeah, I don't give a fuck. I tried kiddie friendly, it didn't work. But, and now you call him a genius. So which one is he? Is he a fucking idiot or is he a clown? Or is he a genius? See, well, they're basically the same thing. So is he a genius or is he an idiot? You know what I'm saying? Because you hyped him off the Devontae. Now, Devontae Smith, to me, you got to think Dallas. Because if Dallas did not take Surtain, let's say Dallas took Surtain, right? We probably wouldn't end up with Devontae Smith. You know what I'm saying? Also, you got to understand, the fact that this man traded a 6th-round pick and risked Devontae Smith being there, it's crazy. It's crazy that he didn't take a guy like Justin Fields. It's crazy that he didn't move up to get a Trey Lance. The fact that I think what really happened was Nick Sirianni told Howard Roseman, no, we're drafting a receiver. Jeffrey Lurie wanted a receiver because Rager's not the guy going forward. You know what I'm saying? I could see Rager getting traded this year. I think some team will offer Rager at least, another chance. And I could see a team offer him, a late second, and people say, well, Rager, you mean that dude? Those teams are that stupid. I was saying, I hope it's the fucking Falcons. Yeah, I'd take out really straight up for Rager. Are you serious? Yeah, hell yeah. If he's mentally ready and his issues cleared up, I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? Calvin really, to me, is a better player than Rager. Absolutely. I'm not going to say Rager is better. No, that's idiotic. Really is a better player than Rager. Rager's a bum. He's a TCU product. Will never be anything. He's not even a Devin Hester. You know what I'm saying? What does he do? Can't run routes. He's slow as hell. And I think he put too much weight on him. He needs to cut back on the weight. And he needs to get out of here, man. He just can't fit Philadelphia, man. The man is crying and bitching over the fact that fans expect him to be better. You're threatening a guy over fucking fantasy points, bro. Yeah, I hear tweeting. Same thing with Kayvon Wallace, man. I hope he's watching this, man. Yo, you are a bum. You're flat out disgraceful. And you know what? And I'm so looking forward to Kayvon Wallace, dude. This is the guy that I was hyping him up. And I ain't gonna lie, I was hyping him up like Brian Dawkins. Because when you watched him, this guy was he was that dude out of college. You know what I'm saying? Him and Simmons was the legit guys. And I thought he was so underrated going to that draft. And I honestly thought he was the best safety in that draft. But how wrong was I? Oh, God, man. This guy is a bona fide scrub. How wrong was I? And you know what? Hey, I'll take that one, with a grain of salt. It happened. I was wrong with it. I thought he was going to be good. Everybody thought he was going to be good. He had the Philly swag that I liked. He was so happy to be there. I'm like, yo, this guy's going to be good. And his second year, I thought he was going to live up to it because I saw all preseason he was trying to get better. And this time, I'm like, this guy's going to be good. He's going to be good. He's good. And he does nothing. So he don't even make the roster, really. They put him on special teams. Bradley is a guy who I think needs more playing time. But Kayvon Wallace is a bum, a wasteful pick. He will never be anything. And I hope Kayvon Wallace watches. Show me your due. Because if I'm the Eagles, I'm drafting a safety in the early second. I got to go safety. And you know what? I don't care about your feelings because it's like a job, man. You know, my boss says all the time, if you can't do your job, then I'm going to replace you. And that's why I go in my job every day being the best employee. Because if I don't do my job, then I know I could get fired and someone will do a better job than I'm not the only one who could do the same job. So I gotta show them I'm the best. You know, I gotta show it. The results of that. And you know, my company's been laying off people a lot, you know, getting rid of people. I know that my job is not safe. You know, even though I'm the best employee, you're not irreplaceable. You can be replaced anytime. Same with football. National Football League is not for long. And Caleb Wallace is a guy who won't probably not make it past his rookie deal. I could see someone like Howard Roseman trading him for a future pick down the road. I mean, he traded Eric Rowe. You know, this would be a move that Howard Roseman would make. Because when you look at it, the guy's not improving, you know? And that's just what it is. Nobody, I think I read that. You see the comments up there. You got 47 people watching, 4 people like. Hit that like button, man. You know, and I know I ramble, but this is a stream. It's not a call-in, you know. You know, we usually with a stream yard, I'd be going a little bit more, but this is just rambling. It really is. You guys should get Davante Adams. I fucking heard his salary cap ran out. I heard his salary cap ran out. Yeah, I would love Devontae Adams, man. That's Devontae Smith's #1 receiver. You know, he grew up watching him, you know. And here's the thing, man. I see people say we can't get Devontae Adams, man. That's not true. And, you know, we have enough cap space to pretty much do anything. You know, we have enough cap space to take on Deshaun Watson's contract, right? Deshaun Watson supposedly has a whole cap hit on his name right now, right? You know, but we can't afford Devontae Adams, the best receiver in the National Football League, when it comes to his route running, his technique. I mean, come on, man. And now that it's not like you can't tell him, yo, you know, we trade for you, we can't work out his deals. People just don't know what they talk about, man. You know, one thing about Howard Roseman, I'll give him credit for, because I bashed him with just the drafting, you know, and the fact that, you know, he's not good at trades. But if he was with the cap and restructuring deals, I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think he needs to be near the drafting and trade for players. Get GMs who can do that. You know, and I would bring a guy like Mike Mayock. I heard his rumor that we might get Mike Mayock. I'm all for him letting him draft. You know what I'm saying? Because I know he wasn't fully drafted. That was John Gruden. You know, and I trust him more because he's watched football. You know what I'm saying? You know, but you know, Howard Rosen, one thing about him is he's able to make things with cap space. He's good with cap space because he's accountant and something he's good at. You know what I'm saying? Just like I'm good with some things. You know, if I start a basketball channel, I know I'm not good at basketball because I don't watch it. You know, that's why I don't talk about the Sixers because I don't watch it. You know, why would I do a live stream on the Sixers if I don't know what I'm talking about? You know, stick what you're good at. And I'm still good with the Eagles. I can't make Sixers videos. You know what I'm saying? I can't talk about the Phillies. You know, because I'm not a Philly fan. And number 2, I don't like baseball. That's the same thing as Howard Roseman. You know, he tries to be something other than a fucking accountant. And he, you know, sometimes you ace it, sometimes you know. You don't ace it. And we know his history. He can't draft. He's not a good draft analyst. Say what you want about the guy. He had one good year of drafting. He missed picks mostly every year. He gets about 1 in 3 guys that live up to what they're saying in the draft. Vontae Max, let's be real, man, was a stud coming out of college. You know, he dropped. I don't know why. I thought he was a graded. When you grade him, he was a stud out of the pit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to, you know, sit there and act like Howard Roseman picked him out of nowhere. Malata is a guy who was a beast in rugby. You know, you acting like and Jeff Stoutland's the real reason why he's legit at left tackle. If you don't have Jeff Stoutland, I think he would have been a bum. I do think he would have been a bum. You know what I'm saying? Jeff Stoutland's the best offensive line coach in the game. He's been here for years. He's a guy that I'm so glad returned for another year. Because honestly, Jeff Stoutland, if we lose Jeff Stoutland, we're losing our identity on offensive line. We're losing our identity to what makes us good on offensive line. You know what I'm saying? Our bread and butter is defense and offensive line. You need that O-line. You know what I'm saying? But people talk about Devontae Adams, man. We got so much cap space, bro. We can make anything happen. If Devontae Adams wants to come here so bad, we can do it. Because the same people who said that we couldn't do with Devontae Adams is the same guys who said we can't trade for Darius Slay. He's too much. Oh, okay. Really? All right. I'm just wondering. You know what I'm saying? Darius Slay had a big contract on his hands. What did we do? He worked on his deal. We worked at a new deal for him. And now he's happy. You know, before his deal was so harsh. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about Al Roseman. He's good with those things. So I can see him getting Devontae Adams in here, reworking his deal. You know what I'm saying? Make it more friendly for us. You know what I'm saying? I think he just wants out of Green Bay. I think Devontae Adams would definitely take a restructured deal if he comes to play in Philadelphia. Because I just think he wants out of Green Bay. I don't think he likes it here. You know what I'm saying? Now you know Aaron Rodgers is probably gone. Who does he want to play? He don't want to play with fucking Jordan Love. The dude's trash. And honestly, I think Jalen Hurts is a much better quarterback than Jordan Love. And you got a guy that's not going to be the number one. Devontae Adams has always been that number one guy. Now you go in the season where you get enough cap space, right? And if I'm the Eagles, I'm going high. And I go Devontae Adams. I call Green Bay up. And here's another thing. Devontae Adams ain't coming here. Okay? Because he's in a conference. Remember that? Green Bay is in a conference, man. So they're not going to trade Devontae Adams to Philadelphia. They're going to trade him to the Raiders. I can see the Raiders being in play for him. You know, some Bronco fans said they would trade Jerry Jeudy for him. No, you don't need all that. You know what I'm saying? I'll just keep Jerry Jeudy and put Devontae Adams with him. You know, there's so much talent. You know, there's no way Devontae Adams is coming here because he's in a conference, number one. Green Bay's not trading him to the conference. You know, I keep on saying, when have you seen a team? Well, damn, Darius Slay did come from. I guess it can happen. Because Darius Slay was in a conference. No, wait. Hold on. Yeah, Darius Slay was in a conference. But they were bad, man. I mean, I guess it can happen. It can happen. I ain't gonna lie. We did trade Sam Bradford to the Vikings. Now when you think about it, man, it can happen, but not really. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Seattle would trade Russell Wilson to Philly. I just don't, because I think Howard Wilson loves him too much, and they're not going to do it. But, yeah, I mean, it can happen. They did do it. Now when you look at it, yeah, I guess it can happen. I mean, they do trade to the conference. When you look at their Slay was with the Lions. He is kind of in the conference, really. The NFC, yeah. Because the Bears, the Lions, the Vikings. You got the Seahawks. No, they're not in the conference. Wait, yeah, they are. Yeah, they are, man. What am I saying? Yeah, they are, bro. Yes, they are. So, yeah, Devontae Adams trade can definitely happen. I can see it. You know what I'm saying? We really want him because the Packers are going to be bad for years. If they lose Aaron Rodgers, the whole team goes out the window. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I can see Devontae Adams coming. You know what I'm saying? Because it can happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking of Russell Wilson. I'm thinking of him in Seattle and 49ers. No, it's Green Bay. I mean, Green Bay would do it because we technically are not the rivals. You know what I'm saying? I mean, unless we play them in the playoffs, but they're going to be bad. Yeah, listen, man. My number one target, and a lot of you say it can't happen. Listen, this Darius Slay couldn't happen. And we had less cap space that year than we have this year. Think about it. When we traded for Darius Slay, we were in cap hell. Just saying. Now you add, what did they say? They say with Brandon Brooks restructuring, what, a $40.7 million, you can make Devontae Adams available, definitely. Devontae Adams is not getting all of that money. I don't care what anybody says. Because that's just making it Rose seem like he just doesn't want to be in Green Bay. The fact that he's asking for that. Now, Darius Slay asked for a new contract because he wanted out of here. Okay? When players ask for so much, they just don't want to be here. It's just a simple way of saying, if you want me to stay, cool, but I want a lot from you. And I want to make your team suffer. And I want to make your team bad. Because that's how they say, I want up out of here. Look at Diggs. Before the Diggs rumors came out, he reportedly wanted a new deal. And then you heard that he didn't want to be here, and they traded him for him. Now, here's the thing, you got first round. I'm all for getting more first round pick for Devontae Adams. Because Devontae Adams makes my team better. Because I now give Jalen Hurts number one's receivers. And that's the thing, man, because we look at Jalen Hurts, right? We say, well, he has weapons. I wouldn't classify his regular as a weapon. I don't classify him as a weapon. I don't care if he's a first round pick receiver. He's not a weapon. Okay, the guy cannot even beat a number 3 corner on the Buccaneers. Dean Lee just shut his sorry ass down. Okay, Whiteside's not a weapon. Okay, he's a bum. Right? Quez Watkins is really a number 3 if you want to be real. I don't think he's developed all the way. I think he's still raw. And he missed some open throws. That one touchdown in Denver, if you have that, that's a touchdown. Devontae Adams with Devontae Smith would be so much of a lethal force for Hurts. I mean, if you cannot throw to those two, then you definitely need a fucking quarterback. I mean, come on. It's Devontae Adams and Devontae Smith. I mean, come on. If you cannot work on your fucking accuracy and you can't, and you're still that bad and you're not still find a way to throw touchdowns, and I don't have an MVP year and a jump up from year 1 to year 2, when you look at it, year 3 is for Jalen Hurts this year for really events. But I look at it as Jalen Hurts is like a growing child, right? Because we look at Jalen Hurts, right? We say, well, he needs to be this. This guy was not drafted in the second round. Because let's be real, he wasn't supposed to go in the second round. He was drafted by the second round because of Howard Roseman. So it's going to take a while for him to be what you want him to be. And that's my problem with Eagle fans, man. Y'all want to give up on a quarterback, man. Did you know Russell Wilson was a project quarterback coming out that draft? If the Eagles drafted Russell Wilson, he would have been a bum. He would have been bum. No, he would have been Howard Roseman's bitch. Because Howard Roseman would have ruined him. Russell Wilson would have never been like what he was in Seattle if he was in Philadelphia. So I'm so glad that we didn't get Russell Wilson. Because number one, we wouldn't have taken time to develop him. And we would have ran him up out of here. Just like McNabb. I'm okay with Carson. We had to get rid of him. But there was other quarterbacks, other players we ran up out of here because they didn't live up to the number 1. Or number what they're supposed to be. I need to see what Jalen Hurts is in year 2. And listen, year 2 for me. Because I look at him as a small child that's still finding a way to learn. I know, it's crazy to say it. I'm saying, because at number 2, we're not one quarterback away. Listen, if people say we're one quarterback away, man, they're crazy. Okay? Now, I know Philip Vundra made a video about that. I think Philip Vundra was just trolling. Because he said it many times we're not one quarterback away. You know what I'm saying? But Philip Vundra is a guy who's a gambler. And I like that. There's no problem. He has a different opinion. I have a different opinion. That's cool. I don't think we're one quarterback away. When I look at this team, our defense is not good. You got a defensive coordinator who needs players around him. I mean, if you think it's more important to get a quarterback rather than a defensive end that let's be real, our defensive coordinator doesn't know what the hell to do. Okay, he put a fucking tight end on Mike Evans. The Mike Evans. Come on. Are you trading for a quarterback and wasting those picks? Or are you going to try to help Jonathan again so he doesn't fucking stink less? So he can stink less. Hopefully. Unless he'll find a way to fuck those players up too. Never mind. He's horrible. You know what I'm saying? That the fact that the Giants saw a defense coordinator and they say, you know what? He's available. And stupid ass Eagles kept Jonathan Gannon. And you know what? Giants got a good defense coordinator, bro. They got a good one. That Giants defense is going to be really, really, really aggressive, man. And you know what? I love those type of schemes, man. Because that would be an perfect situation for us, man. And I can see the Giants going after someone. And, my boy Bird getting through one shot through him. But I can see them going after Christian Harris. Because that defense coordinator believes in linebackers. And he wants the linebackers. He's the one who wanted Patrick Queen. He's the guy who really, he's the guy who, he's been around for years. You still got the Broncos defense coordinator still out there, man. And you keep this bum who can't scheme. Makes no sense, bro. But we want a quarterback more than this defense, man. This defense stinks. And the coordinator stinks. It goes back to old players, man. We keep bringing the 1-on-1 1-year deal old players back. Ryan Kerrigan, you know what I'm saying? Veteran players on both sides. Jason Peters. Fucking how many times? We kept on bringing Ronald Darby back. I mean, how many times he got burnt? Shit. I mean, Vinny Curry. You know what I'm saying? Cedric Dorson. Fucking one time we brought who is the other guy? What's his name? Bo Allen twice. I mean, come on, man. Nigel Bradham. How many times are we gonna keep bringing guys back, man? Let it go. Ron McLeod, let him walk. Let him see what he has, and if he comes back on a cheap deal, hey, you know what I'm saying? But I want to get younger, man. I'm tired of old veterans. They say, well, you need veterans on the team. This team don't need veterans on this team. This team needs to go young. They need to get younger, and I don't care what people say. This team is what the Seahawks were before. They're washed now. You need to find a way to get rid of Cox, man. Every fucking time she opens the door, like, close the damn door if I'm alive, man. I don't get her. I really don't. She sees me doing it and she does it directly on purpose, man. That's how you know your parents behaving, bro. When they do that shit and they do it, she make too much fucking noise, bro. I swear when I get enough money, I'm gonna get them out of here. I don't fucking care. Because I'm not staying till I'm 40 years old. Hell no, man. You know what I'm saying? Know I'm on live and you're still fucking doing this shit, man. When your parents do that shit, they fucking see you grinding, they just want to take the shine away from you. Because she wouldn't be doing this if I wasn't online. That's for damn sure. So I'm gonna do this about 2 more minutes and that's it, man. Because I don't feel like hearing her 20%, bro. Drive me fucking nuts between working this. I love my mom dearly, but sometimes she irritates the hell out of me. And I know she's doing directly because she's mad at me. I don't care. Already wants Howard. I don't even know what that means. I don't want Howard Richmond, but it is what it is, man. But like I said, man, we need to get younger, bro, and that's just being real with you. We gotta get younger. This veteran bullshit of fucking bringing back 1-year deal. Ryan Kerrigan, I told you from the beginning, wasn't good. Anthony Harris, I'll let him walk. I think he stunk. Don't think he'll live that way. Marcus Epps not a number 1. He's a good number 2. But that's it. I mean, we kept on bringing LeBlanc back. I mean, he was all right. He wasn't great. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how many more times are we going to do that shit? Just let it go. Alshon Jeffrey, how many times we brought him back? He should have been off the damn team. You know what I'm saying? But, this is crazy, man. Mike Wallace, excuse me. Deshaun Jackson. Like, come on, stop, man. Then the Eagle fans want OBJ. They still want him off the injury. Come on, man. Nah, I ain't trying to do it. Like, I'm trying to get younger. I'm trying to build a young team. Young defense. Look at the Bengals, man. They're young. You don't see 31-year-olds, right? Look at the Rams. They're young. You know what I'm saying? The only ones that are old is Matthew Stafford and Donald. But other than that, they're young. And Whitehall is just... That was just the assurance. And that's fine because we're 1 quarterback away. But mostly their team is young. This team is old, bro. Brandon Graham is probably not going to be the same. He's probably going to be on his last hurrah in Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? I can see him playing a couple games and then calling it quits because I don't think it will be 100%. You know what I'm saying? I can see the same thing with Kelsey. We're getting younger, guys, and this team is changing. And this is a time where you have enough cap. You have so much picks in this draft. You got to get playmakers, man. And you got to go for things that you don't do, like linebacker. Because if you don't go for linebacker, man, I don't know what to tell you, bro. You just need to be evaluated for head concussion and a fucking blind in one eye. Because this linebacker, if Howard Roseman did not see this linebacker stinking, then I know he wasn't paying attention. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're gonna find out what this GM does. Listen, I hope the God he aces because number one, I have to watch this team, and I want to root for a good organization. I want to buy jerseys again. You know what I'm saying? I want to support this team. You know, I love my team to death, and I want my GM to do good. But I'm not going to sugarcoat shit when it's not going to be, you know, nothing's been good. We've been barely scratching the playoff surface. They talk about we've been in the playoffs every year. Yeah, but the point is, after 2018, we've been, if you notice, we've been barely scratching. We shouldn't have made the playoffs this year. Okay, you want to be real? We should have never made the playoffs this year. Now, I'm happy we made the playoffs. I'm also upset because that means Howard Rosen was staying for another year. But, I mean, Howard Rosen would stay no matter what. But, you know, now we're getting rid of Hurts because he's stuck in the playoffs. Now, if we didn't make the playoffs, I don't know, man. I don't know what would happen. You would have saw a lot of coaches probably get fired. You might have saw the GM get fired. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? But now look at it. Everybody wants Hurts out body, even though he's the one who saved Howard Roseman behind. It's crazy, bro. But I'm gonna let y'all go, bro, because I gotta go eat and I gotta go do things, and plus I gotta get ready for tomorrow. Catch y'all later, man. Thank you for your all support. 48 people, 4 likes, 46 comments, 4 likes. Hit that like button, man. And we're gonna keep doing this. We're gonna talk about more of this draft. You know, I'm thinking about on draft day, especially in free agency. I'm gonna get Bird Game 31. Where you hiding? See if I get other people in here. You know how we do it. Always stay in Philly all day, man. Always 100% with you. Never bullshit. You know, and I'm gonna be real with you. And it's not kiddie friendly. I don't mean to be. It's not going to be. I don't follow the guidelines. Fuck the guidelines. Because rules are meant to be broken. And yeah, man. So that's all I gotta say. I mean, we're gonna see what happens. You know what I'm saying? I would love to get some players, man. God, if however we could find a way to ace these 3 first round picks without missing one and getting a linebacker and a safety, hey, then guess what? I mean, I'm gonna give him credit when it's due, just like I gave him credit with Devontae Smith. You know, I was happy. You know what I'm saying? Lynn Dixon, I was not sure because I didn't know what he was gonna be. I thought we reached, and I still thought we reached because I think you could have got him a little bit down the road. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. We're gonna find out, and you know, we got a young future ahead of us, but you know, we gotta rely on this GM, and it's gonna be up to him because if he doesn't make these picks, then we're gonna be bad, and if he does, well, we can see an upturn. You know what I'm saying? And that's the point. You know, if Howard Roseman can do it, then I'm gonna give him praise, and when he doesn't, I'm gonna tell him which he is a clown. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna criticize him, and my criticism might be harsh, but that's just the real Eagle fan in me. You know, one thing about me is I don't satisfy for mediocrity. You know, I want to be great. I want to win championships. You know, I don't want to be the number one hit wonder Saints team. You know, the Saints are never going back to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? They talk about one Super Bowl. I don't want to be like Cowboys talk about the past. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about championships, man. I want to win another one. I want to host a Lombardi again. I'm never satisfied with one. You know, and I think all Eagle fans should be like that. You know what I'm saying? We always want a team to succeed, and that's just being real. But hey, appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Eagle Chat, one subscribe. If you don't, hey, you're missing on it because you know I'm coming with the juice. And more videos are gonna drop. We're gonna start getting into free agency. I'm gonna drop some videos on guys who I think we should target. And there's gonna be a lot of guys that, you know, might surprise you. You know what I'm saying? But hey, in the draft videos, you don't want to miss that. So hit that like button. And you know my cat's interrupting because everybody got interrupted when I'm last year. But it is what it is. I'm out.